Streamed by PVPC.
The OKC CBS Sports Radio 105.3 Game of the Week broadcast is brought to you by Big O's Pork and Dreams, Metro Technology Centers, Super Prep, Communication Federal Credit Union, Family Leisure, and SSM Health.
Did you know that United Healthcare helps connect you to doctors and therapists with 24/7 access to virtual care?
So I could have therapy from my couch?
Yep.
Or a doctor appointment from my car?
If you wanted to.
Wait, you're right. I don't even like when people see me sing in the car. Couch appointment it is.
Virtual visits are just one of the ways United Healthcare helps connect you to better health. Learn more at uhc.com. Plan benefits may vary.
Maureen saved big shopping epic daily deals at Amazon. So now she's free to become Maureen the Merrier. And with her brand new tableware, everyone's welcome at Maureen's table. All of her family, friends, even her neighbor with the pet. Hey, has anyone seen a ferret around here? Found it. Dig into Amazon's epic daily deals. Spend less, smile more.
Listen up, OKC. Over this past year, I know you've heard about it. You've probably even thought about it, but you failed to act on it. And if you don't act soon, you're going to miss your chance to hit it big with your trade only at Boomer Kia. Right now, your vehicle could be worth crazy amounts. If it's only a few years old and has less than 40,000 miles, it could be worth more now than when it was new. What do you do when a stock price is high? You sell it. Boomer Kia wants your vehicle, no matter the brand or the condition. Boomer Kia will pay off your trade no matter what you owe, and will give you cash for your car today. So make the switch to a brand new Kia with zero money down, 0% interest, and zero payments for 6 full months. Only at Boomer Kia. Worried about your credit? Don't be. Get pre-approved instantly, all without hurting your credit. Click the iPreCheck banner at boomerkia.com. I'm James Wade, General Manager here at Boomer Kia. I am here every single day. If you're not 100% satisfied, don't leave. See me.
With approved credit with KMF. Deferred payments by dealer. Interest accrues date of sale plus tax, tag, and licensing. Expires 10/5/21.
Welcome back to the high school game of the week pregame show, sponsored by First Security Bank on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. First Security Bank's been servicing Oklahoma City for over 40 years and would love to be your community bank. Learn more at fsbokc.com for First Security Bank. Again, I'm your CBS Sports Radio play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick, along with my color analyst, Dylan Trouble. Tonight, we are broadcasting live from the Wolf Den Stadium here on the campus of Edmond Santa Fe as we get ready for tonight's Class 6A1 matchup between Jinx and Edmond Santa Fe. Dylan, you know, obviously everyone's intrigued by this game because it's a regular season rematch between last year's 6A state championship game. Jinx won that game 41-14, but tonight Edmond Santa Fe gets the opportunity to get revenge. Let's talk about the home team, the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. What do you like about this team offensively?
There's a lot to like about them. I'm going to start off with the Wolves' offensive line play. It's going to be key tonight. We've already seen what that stud freshman running back, Demarius Robinson, can do between the tackles when the blocks are there. He can run over defenders, he can break tackles, he can spin out of tackles, and he can bounce it outside up the sideline for 6. Robinson is one of those tough running backs that gets better as the game goes longer and he wears defenses down. In Santa Fe's first 6 games, Robinson has rushed for 802 yards and 10 touchdowns. He will look to build on those numbers tonight, Swick. If Santa Fe can get the running game going, the passing game will be open for the Chatron brothers and company to go to work.
The Wolves are currently on a 4-game winning streak with wins over Edmond North, Edmond Memorial, Westmore, and then last week against UConn. They're 3-0 in district play. And, of course, they're led by their quarterback, Scott Pfeiffer, who's just done a tremendous job this year. Really a great leader on offense. Doesn't really turn the ball over much, if at all. And that's been one of their, quality things that they do on offense is they take care of the football. And you mentioned the young running back, Demarius Robinson. What a stud.
He's a stud, no doubt about it.
And then, I love the way they utilized the Chatron brothers. Talon on the outside and Tabery on the inside. And sometimes he'll line up in the slot or even a tight end. And, big targets. Tremaine Neal is the other receiver on the other side that looks really good. He is a touchdown away every catch. And then L.B. Reeves, number 4, we've seen him make some plays throughout this year. Very dangerous wide receiver, and it's like you can't cover them all, right?
No, you can't.
It's really tough. If anybody can match up with the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves, it might be Jinx tonight. So that's one of the interesting matchups tonight. But I love the offensive line. Jonathan Ashford, 6'5", 290-pound left tackle, just does a great job protecting the quarterback.
That's a big fella.
Does a great job, and they've got a couple other great players along that offensive line too that are going to have their hands full. Let's flip it and talk about the defense, if you don't mind. Carmelo, not Carmelo Anthony. He's not. He doesn't play football here. He plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. Carmelo Flowers is a really good cornerback for Edmond Santa Fe, followed by Gabe Johnson and Tyler White. Those secondary players make plays all the time in those secondary and do a great job, defending against those big-time wide receivers. Also, your guy Chris Fitzpatrick, we'll be calling his name quite a bit tonight. He leads the team in tackles and has done so the past 2 years. And defensive line, Damon Harvey, Zane Burtz, they clog the middle. They really stuff those running lanes and make it hard to run the football. Expect them to be, pretty good tonight, and Jinx is going to have to really put multiple guys on those guys if they want to, run the ball successfully. What stands out to you defensively?
So I really like 2 guys on Santa Fe's defense, Tyler White and Chris Fitzpatrick. They're the 2 guys that are going to make the big plays for the Wolfpack tonight. Wyatt is just one of those really versatile players. He makes plays all over the field. He can play corner, safety, or come down and play outside linebacker. He has 53 tackles on the year with 3 tackles for loss and 1 sack. And the other guy I love is Fitzpatrick. He's just the bruiser of a linebacker that comes downhill and delivers punishing hits. He always takes really nice angles, sideline to sideline, and is a sure tackler. Like Swick said earlier, he leads the team in tackles with 69 and 1 tackle for loss. If the defense can create some turnovers and get off the field on third downs, I think they're going to have a good night.
Yep, and they're going to have to be diligent and stay low on the penalty committing side of things. That has always been kind of a thorn in their back when they get into third downs and have a penalty, and just makes it really tough. But I think your former coach, Chris Rose, has done a great job. He runs a very disciplined defense, and he calls the blitz at the perfect time, it always seems like. And we're going to need to see some good performances as far as pressuring the quarterback for Edmond Santa Fe tonight as well. So, head coach Kyle White is excited about this game. We didn't get him on the show this week, but we did speak with him a little bit. He said his guys are ready to get the rematch started. A lot of them are returning from last year's state championship game and remember what that game was like, and this is their opportunity. Yep. This is their opportunity to get revenge. Let's take a real quick break, and we'll come back and talk more football with you. We'll briefly break down the opponent tonight against Edmond Santa Fe, the Jinx Trojans. So stay with us. You're in tune to the High School Game of the Week pregame show, sponsored by First Security Bank, here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1.
Summer job, babysitting money, Graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student account at Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get free online and mobile app banking, plus a free Visa debit card. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union. Offer subject to credit union approval, federally insured by NCUA.
What's been happening this summer has never happened before. People that have owned cars for years, they're trading them in, and they're getting what they originally paid. But new cars, they're finally being shipped out to the dealers, meaning the used car hype, it's coming to an end. But before it does, cash in on your car at Boomer Kia. It doesn't matter what's wrong with your car. Boomer Kia wants it, even if you owe $8,000 more than it's worth. Boomer Kia will give you cash for your car. Or you can make the switch to a brand new Kia with zero money down and zero payments for up to 6 months. That's a brand new Kia with nothing down and no payments for up to 6 months. Are you unsure about your credit? Get pre-approved instantly, all without hurting your credit. Just click the iPreCheck banner at boomerkia.com. I'm James Wade, General Manager at Boomer Kia, and I am here literally every day. If you are not 100% satisfied, don't leave. Come see me.
With approved credit with KMF, deferred payments by dealer, interest accrues, date of sale, plus tax tag and license expires 10/5/21.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let State Farm agent Chuck Davis in Oklahoma City help you simplify and get a better state. Because with Chuck handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you have more time to handle everything else. More money, too. Because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call State Farm agent Chuck Davis in Oklahoma City today at 405-378-8008 and get a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
Still looking for that one special voice that makes you fall in love with podcasts? The one is out there and free on Spotify. With over 2 million shows and today's most talked about podcasts, Spotify is the best place to find that one special show that makes you laugh, keeps you interested, and keeps you listening for more. Whatever you're into, get way more into it with a podcast. Find the one you've been listening for right now, free on Spotify.
When you have your own business, you basically have to do everything. That includes hiring, which can become a second job. That's why there's Indeed, the all-in-one hiring platform that make it easy to attract, screen, and interview candidates all in one place. With smart tools like Instant Match, you instantly get a list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed fit your job description the minute you sponsor a job. Spend less time sitting through resumes and more time saying you're hired. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Welcome back to the high school game of the week pregame show, sponsored by First Security Bank here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick, along with my color analyst, Mr. Dylan Tribble himself. Now, before we went to commercial break, we broke down the home team, the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves, highlighted some of their players and their coaches, and now we'll discuss their opponent, the Jinx Trojans from Tulsa, Oklahoma. They're defending state champions again this year. Last year they won their 17th state championship in football, and they're 2 titles away from tying Ada, Oklahoma for most state championships in football in the state of Oklahoma. They're approaching their 33rd consecutive season of making the playoffs, and they're currently sitting at 5-1 for the year, 3-0 in district play, with wins over Broken Arrow, Tulsa Union, Enid, and last week against Norman High. Dylan, talk about the Jinx Trojans this year. What do you like about this team offensively?
I like the amount of experience that they have back this year, and I really like their offensive linemen. Trey Gibbs, he's 6'3", 245 pounds, and Milton White, he's 6 foot, 300 pounds. These guys are the anchors of that offensive line. If these big fellas can give their quarterback time to throw the ball, the Trojans have a plethora of weapons to throw to at wide receiver. Glennie Jones, he's 5'7", 135 pounds, and Cade Stacy. These guys both have big play potential in the passing game. They have the speed to catch the ball on the sideline, in the slots, up the seam, and they can take it to the residence in a blink of an eye. They will have a big night.
It's not take it to the house, take it to the residence.
Yes, sir.
It's just another way of saying that, I guess.
It is, absolutely.
Okay.
But I think if the O-line can give the quarterback time to put the ball in his playmaker's hands, they're going to have a good night.
Yeah. Edmond Santa Fe is certainly going to be coming with the pass rush tonight. That's for sure. Last week against Norman High in that victory over the Tigers, Jinx had over 500 yards of total offense. They had 23 first downs. They did have 9 penalties and 1 turnover, but either way they won the game and look to improve tonight against Edmond Santa Fe. But you mentioned it, Trey Gibbs, Milton White. They are the leaders along that offensive line and do a great job opening up those running lanes. And I like that wide receiving core that they have. If they can get the ball to those guys, Cade Stacy, Jalen Stanford, and like you said, Glennie Jones, that you get them the football, let them do what they do in open field, good things will happen. Don't be surprised if you see one of them make a reverse pass or maybe a jet sweep coming out of the motion. You always have to account for those guys because they're big plays waiting to happen. Defensively for the Trojans, they return 8 starters from last year's state championship team. They're fast, they're smart, they find the football really quickly, and I'm excited to watch this defensive matchup against what Edmond Santa Fe has to offer offensively with Demarius Robinson and Talents to Chatron and others. Jinx's defensive line is just really, really strong, led by 3-year starter A.J. Brown, 6'1", 305.
Goodness.
He's just virtually unblockable. Requires a double team, but even sometimes that doesn't stop him. Most of the time, it just honestly it doesn't. But Coleman Thurber, Montre Samuels Parker play alongside him. They're all over 6 foot, all over 250 pounds. And all play football at a very, very high level. Whoever wins this game tonight will dominate the line of scrimmage. I
100%.
firmly believe that the game will be won in the trenches tonight. Jinx has a couple linebackers pretty good. Ethan Bill Gran and Junior Cooper Crossup. They play those linebacker positions pretty well. Not a whole lot gets past them. They find the football really quickly and get right to it. In the secondary, senior Joey Javier stands out. If you look on his, roster, he's 6'3", 200 pounds. Can play corner, safety, wherever you put him, he's going to play well. Look out for that guy. He's got Division I football size and ability written all over it. Defensively, anything else stand out to you regarding Jinx?
Man, I just really like that defensive line. They're going to control the line of scrimmage as much as they possibly can. Those guys are dominant. They're big. They can play any position up front. And I like their chances. If they can control it, they're going to ease up a lot of situations for these guys in the defensive backfield to possibly get some turnovers. So when it comes to them, the main man I'm going to go with is A.J. Brown. He's a 3-year starter at Jinx. That tells you everything you need to know about the guy.
Right.
Because Jinx is an extremely prestigious program. So if you're starting for Jinx for 3 years, you got to be a savage.
Absolutely. They've put out a lot of good players over the years. They're a very well-respected program. But you know what? So is Edmond Santa Fe.
Yep.
They've put out quite a few great players, including players like Brandon Whedon, former Big 12 champion, a first-round draft pick, and happy birthday goes out to Brandon Whedon. Today is his birthday. Did you know?
Nice. I did not, but I love Brandon Whedon.
Yep. Congratulations, Brandon. You made it another year, my friend. So that's basically a brief overlook for the number 1 ranked Jinx Trojans. We're not far away from tonight's game between, Jinx and Edmond Santa Fe here at the Wolf Den on the campus of Edmond Santa Fe. Let's go ahead and take a really quick break, and when we come back, we'll get this thing started. We're just under 5 minutes away from kickoff. It's the Thursday night edition of the high school game of the week here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. We'll be back.
Oklahoma City Blue basketball is here. KINB 105.3 FM HD1. Kingfisher, Oklahoma City, a Berry broadcasting station.
Everyone loves shopping online. Well, I'm going to tell you what I tell my golf buddies when they buy clubs. Stop searching for coupon codes. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout. Plus, it's free, and you don't even need a Capital One card to use it. That's like hitting a hole-in-one without even trying. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary.
Life doesn't wait when you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do, but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in Action, helping you get back in action.
Welcome back to the high school game of the week here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Center right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Jay Swick, Dylan Tribble, we are calling the game tonight. It's going to be a big one. Going to be a big one. We're here at the Wolf Den on the campus of Edmond Santa Fe. Come out and watch some football with us. Come out and watch some football with us. But if you can't, hey, turn on your radio. And you can also check out the website at KINBFM.com. Go to that website, click on the All City Sports YouTube link, which will be right there. And then, boom, you can actually watch the game on your computer. It's called streaming. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And then Dylan and I will be, doing the commentary on the stream as well. So, let's see. Jinx is about ready to run out onto the field, as well as Edmond Santa Fe. What are your final thoughts going into this game, Dylan?
It's a huge matchup. It's as simple as that. It's the state champs from last year coming into the Wolf Den against Santa Fe. Like I said, neither of these teams need motivation. They both want to win. They're both known for winning. So tonight is a huge night for both of these schools.
I know Edmond Santa Fe is in Edmond, which is kind of like a little suburb of Oklahoma City, but it's kind of got this Oklahoma City metro area against Tulsa metro area vibe to it. And there's just a fitting rivalry between the two. I'm really, really excited about this game. We are just under a minute and a half away from the start. Who are the captains?
So for Edmond Santa Fe, we have number 10, Tyler White, number 16, Scott Pfeiffer, number 40, Chris Fitzpatrick, and number 75, Jonathan Ashford. The Jinx captains were Cade Stacy, Coleman Thurber, Ike Owens, and Trey Gibbs.
And the Jinx Trojans are running out onto the field. They brought a pretty good crowd in from Tulsa, watch them play some football. But you know what? The Edmond Santa Fe crowd looks just a little bit bigger. And here come the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. Ready to go. We are minutes away from kickoff If you're in your vehicle and you're on your way to the house, hey, just download our cell phone app, which is free for Android and Apple users. Just go to the App Store and search Stream by PPBC. That's Stream by PPBC. It's free to download. Turn the app on and boom, you've got us. You've got us right there, and you can also click on CBS Sports link within the app, which will take you to the All City Sports YouTube link, and you can watch the game on your phone. It's really cool. Really cool. You can also comment with us, and we'll see your comments and read them back here during timeouts and whatnot. But we always like to interact with our listeners as well. So download the cell phone app, click on the All City Sports YouTube link within the app, and you'll be watching the game and hearing Dylan and I commentate it throughout the entire game. It's going to be beautiful. Just want to give you as many options for you to enjoy our broadcast as anywhere in the world. And we've got people checking it out from all over the United States, from North Carolina to California, Washington to Florida. It's really beautiful.
Don't you have a buddy that tunes in South America?
Brazil. Yeah. And he spent some time here in Edmond and actually went to a few of the Edmond Santa Fe games, so I'm sure he's tuning in tonight because Jinx doesn't come every year. But, you know, big games like this, you got to tune in.
Absolutely.
We're about to get this thing underway. Edmond Santa Fe has won the toss and elected to defer to the second half, so they're going to kick the football to the Jinx Trojans to start the game. Is that a good move or a bad move? I'll tell you what, if they can make a stop and stop them from scoring on that first possession, I would say it was a good move because you want to get that extra, possession, especially coming out of halftime. So here we go. Edmond Santa Fe's kicking team is on the field. The play clock has started. The kick is up. And number one of Jinx is going to take it to 25-30, 35-40, 45-50, 40. Gets tackled at the 39. Nice little 40-yard return. Found the hole in the kicking team and got a really good return. I think that was Brock Smith on the return.
It was actually number 4, Jalen Stanford. And very lucky that their kicker was right there to make a tackle because he had a huge hole to run through. The kicker comes in and makes a touchdown-saving tackle.
I did not realize the kicker made the tackle on that play.
He did.
Well, it gives the Trojans a really good field position. They're already in Edmond Santa Fe territory as they start their first possession of the game. They're actually going to mark it at the 41, 1st and 10. And you've got Shaker Rasig on the carry, and he hands off to number 5, and they get about 15 to 20 yards real quick for a first down. That was Jaden Carroll. The quarterback for Jinx is Shaker Rasig.
Pretty cool name. I'm not going to lie to you.
Shaker, I like that.
Shake and bake.
Yeah, I'm sure several people have called him that
100%
throughout his life. Shotgun formation for the Jinx Trojans. They've got 5 receivers split out wide, 1 in motion. Ball is snapped. Rising throws, complete to number 4. He gets to the 20, 15, 10. Is tackled right around the 9 or the 8-yard line. That was a nice 12, 13-yard gain.
Really nice, easy throw and catch by the quarterback and the running back, and it was blocked well for another first down. They're moving the ball really well, and it's the first drive of the game.
Jalen Stanford on the catch. They are moving it rather easily. Their first 2 plays of the game, first down and goal at the 8-yard line. Shot, let's see, I formation, Twins left to the wide side of the field. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand the ball off to Carroll up the middle. He's immediately met by that strong defensive line from Edmond Santa Fe. Minimal gain. Going to be second down and maybe 6, maybe 7.
Nice play by that D-line for the Wolves. They're really going to have to hold strong here if they want to keep the Trojans out of the end zone. This is one of those big defensive stops that you need to start this game.
Jinx offense back in the I formation. Got Montre Samuels Parker in at fullback. Ball is snapped. Shaker hands off to Carroll. He's going to bounce it outside. Touchdown, Jinx. 6-0. Simple 26 lead. They thought he was going to go up the middle, but he kind of bounced outside, saw the running lane, and ran right into the end zone.
He sure did. Really nice play call by Jinx right there. They kept it simple. They just ran it to the outside, and there wasn't anybody there to even touch him. He walks right into the end zone for an easy touchdown.
Field goal team is on. Kick is up. Extra point is good. Jinx 7, Edmond Santa Fe 0. We'll come back and see what Edmond Santa Fe does on their first possession of the game when we return. Stay with us. You're in tune to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Centers here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
Everyone loves shopping online. Well, I'm going to tell you what I tell my golf buddies when they buy clubs. Stop searching for coupon codes. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout. Plus, it's free, and you don't even need a Capital One card to use it. That's like hitting a hole-in-one without even trying. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary.
Welcome back to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Centers here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. The Jinx Trojans have struck first. They're up 7-0 on the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves, but Edmond Santa Fe is getting the ball back right now for their first possession of the game. Kick is up, and it's a really good kick. I think it's going to be ruled a touchback. Would have loved to have seen Talent return that kick.
Yeah,
they'll get their first possession on offense, and Scott Pfeiffer's going to huddle up with the coaches right around the sideline. And the Jinx Trojan defense has come out onto the field. Here we go. Shotgun formation for Edmond Santa Fe. They've got 3 wide receivers split out wide. Double tight. 2 tight ends, 1 running back. It's freshman Demarius Robinson. Ball is snapped, and Pfeiffer's going to throw. He looks complete. Really close to the first down marker to Talent Chatron, number 2. ESPN has ranked him the number 4 ranked wide receiver in the United States of America. He's currently committed to the University of Oklahoma State University. Hopefully he'll end up signing there, Dylan.
I hope so.
You never know with signing day. But they're running a shotgun formation with 2 tight ends, twins to the wide side of the field. They hand off to Robinson. He gets through the first line of defense and right back to the line of scrimmage. That Jinx defensive line showed a lot of pressure.
Yeah, no doubt. There were 2 guys from that D line in the backfield. They hit Robinson. He bounced off of him and just stumbled forward for a few yards on the play.
Going to be 2nd down and 9 at their own 31. Had 1 pass play and 1 running play. Again, double tight. Wide receiver on each side. Ball is snapped. Hands off to Robinson. Tries to find a running lane. Cannot. Gets tackled really close to the line of scrimmage.
Just a really nice play by that defense. I can't even give one guy credit. I think there were 3 guys right there on that play to make the tackle for 3rd and long now for Edmond Santa Fe.
3rd and 8 to be exact. Just under 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Double tight. Receiver on each side. Scott Pfeiffer in shotgun. Ball is snapped. He's looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Has room. Throws. Complete. For a first down, Tremaine Neal right along the sideline.
That was a really nice play by Pfeiffer. He steps up, shows that he's a veteran. He's comfortable in the pocket, steps up, makes a play to keep these chains moving. That is a first down, which is brought to you by Chickasaw Community Bank.
Just avoided the sack on that play. Great movement by quarterback Scott Pfeiffer. Didn't panic under pressure. Stepped up in the pocket, found some room, and got the ball out. 1st and 10 at the 45. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to Robinson. He's got room to run. 40, 30, 20, and he's pushed out at the 15. Found some room to run and had a big play. We've seen it a lot this year. Young running back Demarius Robinson. He's a freshman. He's going to go well over 1,000 yards this year.
No doubt about it. Great blocking up front by the O-line on that play. He had a lot of green in front of him.
Again, double tight. One running back in the back. Shotgun formation. Twins to the wide side of the field. Ball is snapped. Pfeiffer's going to roll out and try and throw it. He's got some time. He's trying to avoid the rush. Now he runs back and throws it away. Or did he throw an interception? I think they're going to rule it an interception.
My goodness.
He tried to throw it away, and he just didn't get far enough. And the Jinx Trojans catch it right along the sideline as it's going out of bounds. They snag it out of the air. And the ball's going to be rolled down at the 1 or 2 yard line. Pfeiffer worked so hard to throw that out of bounds, it just didn't put enough mustard on it.
Not enough oomph on that throw, unfortunately.
That secondary player from Jinx just snagged it at the last second, right before it was going out of bounds. Unbelievable defensive play by the Jinx Trojans.
No doubt. Swick, let's remember that play as this game goes on. That's one of those gap plays, a game-altering play. It could come back to haunt Santa Fe.
I formation for Jinx Trojans. They hand off to the running back. Can they get tackled in the backfield? He just bounces out and gets about six or 7 yards. Tell me, Dylan, about that play. He almost got tackled for a safety.
I thought he was going to get tackled for the safety. There was a guy there to make the play, and the running back just somehow shook the defender off of him and ran forward for about 7 yards. Oh, my gosh. I thought that was a safety for sure.
So close to being safety. All right, 2nd down and 3. Hands off to Carroll. He cuts up field. I think he's got the 1st down. Didn't get much, but he got enough.
He did. And he was smacked when he saw the hole open. He runs through it, but one of those linebackers for Santa Fe was right there to meet him, and he got smacked on that run. However, it's 1st down for the Jinx Trojans.
They're making some substitutions on offense, putting in some extra offensive linemen. I bet they're going to try and run the football here. Certainly looks like it. They're in their own double tight set with one running back. I think that's Jalen Stanford, and he bounces outside, and he's quickly tackled by the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves.
Nice play by my man for the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves, Tyler White. We're going to see him making a lot of big plays for those Wolves tonight. He just flew around and made a great play to make it 2nd down for the Trojans.
Jinx does a great job, substituting players in and out, trying to keep them fresh. They've got different players for different formations. They're back in shotgun. Have one guy in motion. 3 wide receivers are split outside. Shaker Reisig throws. Almost intercepted. It's incomplete. Edmond Santa Fe made a play on the ball. That defender.
That was Chris Fitzpatrick. He should have had that.
Jeez, that would have been a huge. That would have been a huge play. Huge play.
He's probably pretty mad at himself, but he's got to keep playing hard.
Eric Zamudo, sophomore, was the receiver that Reisig was trying to target for Jinx. They're getting back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Shaker Reisig overlooking the defense. Ball is snapped. He's looking to throw. And almost intercepted. He overthrew his receiver, who was number 21, Ty Walls. And the Jinx secondary player almost cleaned it up with an interception, but it fell incomplete. That means it's 4th down, and Jinx is going to have to punt the football to Edmond Santa Fe.
That's a win for Jinx because they avoided 2 almost interceptions on back-to-back plays.
Absolutely, and that would have been extremely good field position for Edmond Santa Fe. Kick is up, and it's going to be received by Talon Chitrana. He's quickly tackled. Really good tackle by number 80 for the Jinx Trojans. That was Connor Bacon on the tackle. Otherwise, Talon would have gone to the residence.
To the residence,
baby. He would have taken that to the house. There was nobody on the right side of the field.
Absolutely
That
not.
was a clutch tackle by that Jinx Trojan, Connor Bacon.
I have a feeling he did not want to be on Chitron's highlight film.
So Edmond Santa Fe is going to get the ball back, an opportunity to tie the game. They moved the ball pretty well down there with the running of Demarius Robinson, but Pfeiffer got pressured, tried to throw the ball out of bounds, but it ended up getting intercepted at the last minute. They've got a new set of downs here, 1st and 10. Ball is snapped. Pfeiffer's looking to throw and does. Completes it to Robinson. Tries to get upfield. Spent way too much time shaking it and baking. And we've got a flag on the field. I'll be interested to see what the call is because it was kind of late. Robinson was just juking, trying to, juke out that first defender and didn't get away with it, so he barely got back to the line of scrimmage. I want to see what the call is.
I wonder if it's a face mask because it was around the tackle.
Personal foul. Jinx.
Wow.
It could be helmet to helmet. Robinson is a smaller running back. I don't know if I don't know how you carefully tackle him without, I just don't understand that call. And in here in high school, they're amateur athletes. They really are. It's really tough to penalize them like they do in the NFL. 1st and 10 though. Ball hands off to Robinson, up the gut, gets about a yard or 2, and then he's quickly tackled by a bunch of Jinx Trojans.
No lie, there was a bunch of Trojans.
So it's going to be about 2nd down and 8 at their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, there's another flag on Jinx.
Oh, that's right. Looks like encroachment.
That's a gift for Santa Fe right now. It went from 2nd and long to 2nd and short.
Yeah, they're getting the benefit of the calls. And this is the Jinx team that got 9 penalties last week against Norman.
Jeez.
Okay, I guess they're going to say offsetting penalties because it's 2nd and 9.
Okay.
Double tight, shotgun formation, ball is snapped, hands off to Robinson, tries to find a running lane. Runs into the Trojans yet again for minimal yards. Maybe a yard, maybe 2.
That's the definition of gang tackling.
3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. Somewhere in there. Just around 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Jinx is up 7-0, but Edmond Santa Fe's making their way down the field.
I'd like to see him get Chitron involved out here.
He had that big catch in the first possession, but they haven't thrown him the ball yet. Double tight, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers to the right. They're going to hand off to Robinson. Finds a little bit of leeway, but that secondary collapsed on him pretty good. I think it's going to be 4th and 3, 4th and 4. Either way, it's going to be a 4th down situation, and I don't think Edmond Santa Fe has a whole lot of faith in their field goal kicker. We'll see if they decide to go for the field goal or if they try to draw them off sides, but right now it looks like they're going for it. Double tight, receiver on each side of the field, 1 running back. Pfeiffer calls out he's going to throw on 4th down. And he completes it to Robinson. I don't think he got to the 1st down marker, but the Jinx Trojan defender hit him as he was running before he caught the football. I think they're going to rule it pass interference. But despite that, Dylan, he caught the football.
Really great catch by Robinson. So he can run and he can catch out of the backfield because that's an elite catch. He was being held by that defender. He still catches the ball. Regardless of the penalty, I think he got the first down.
Yep, that's it. Pass interference on Jinx. That's automatic first down. Automatic first down. That was on fourth down, ladies and gentlemen. If they don't get that penalty, then Jinx gets the ball back because Demarius Robinson, even though he caught the football, he didn't make it to that first down marker. But with the penalty, it's gonna be first down and maybe goal. Let's see. Okay, it's going to be first down and 10. The ball's going to be at the 19-yard line. They are in the red zone. The opportunity is now for Edmond Santa Fe to tie this football game up. And they are running, their young freshmen running back hard. Double tight, 2 tight ends, 1 on each side. 2 wide receivers are split out wide, 1 on each side. Scott Pfeiffer is getting the call. Demarius Robinson, the freshman running back, is lined up right behind him. They're waiting for the play clock to reset. And as soon as they do that, they'll hike the football and run the play. We're just waiting on the play clock. Just under 4 minutes left in the first quarter again. Jinx is up 7-0. Apparently, they're having some technical difficulties putting 25 seconds on the play clock. That's all you got to do. All right, there we go. They're just going to bypass that. Ball is snapped. Pfeiffer's going to throw. Corner of the end zone. Incomplete. He was trying to hit Chatron. Did not get it. Well defended by the Jinx secondary player, specifically the corner. Not sure. I can't. Okay, number 3 is Cade Stacy. Great coverage. Talon Chatron's, arguably the best wide receiver in the state of Oklahoma. Number 4 ranked receiver in the country. Double tight, 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to Robinson up the middle. He doesn't get much. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but maybe a yard, maybe 2. We'll see where they spot the football. It's going to be third down and 8.
That we talked about in pregame. He was the first one to hit Robinson in the backfield, A.J. Brown. Really nice play. He hit him below the knees, caught his ankles, and stopped him from getting any more yardage.
Edmond Santa Fe is desperate to get in the end zone right now. Big third down and 9. Shotgun formation, double tight. Really trying to get some protection for Scott Pfeiffer. Ball is snapped. He's going to throw over the middle. Touchdown, Edmond Santa Fe. They're about to tie this game pending an extra point, but great play over the middle. Found the tight end, Tabry Chatron, wide open in the middle of the field. Scott Pfeiffer had enough protection, got rid of the football. Simple pitch and catch.
That was a beautiful touchdown.
Kick is up. Extra point is good. We've got a tied ball game. Edmond Santa Fe 7, Jinx 7. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. We're just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful game of the week here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Centers. We'll be right back.
Life doesn't wait when you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in Action, helping you get back in action.
And we are back. High school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Centers here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. We've got a tie ball game. Late first quarter, 3 minutes and 4 seconds left. Edmond Santa Fe 7, Jinx 7. Edmond Santa Fe just scored off a nice pass from their quarterback Scott Pfeiffer to Tabry Chatron over the middle, and now they kick the ball to the Jinx Trojans. They take it to the 15, the 20, 25, 30, still up, and is tackled at the 35, maybe the 36. Really good run by number 5, Jaden Carroll, the running back of the Jinx Trojans.
I want to go back to that touchdown. So Tabry Chatron was wide open up the seam because his brother was on the outside, and he creates so much attention that the safety was over there helping his cornerback, and Tabry was wide open up the seam. There was no safety help there at all.
Great play call by Kyle White, the head coach of the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. All right, Shaker Reisig, quarterback of Jinx, overlooking the defense, hands the ball off to Jalen. It's tackled in the backfield by a bunch of Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. He got taken down by the Wolf Pack. Jalen Stanford on the carry. It's going to be a loss. Second down and about, actually they're going to say he got 1 yard out of it, which is surprising. So second down and 9. I thought they at least got a yard back out of there. But he's a squirmy little fella, I tell you.
Yeah, he's a solid running back.
Shotgun formation. Shaker Reisig in at quarterback. 3 wide receivers split, 1 in motion. Ball is snapped. He's going to throw wide open, complete for about 7 to 8 yards. Not good enough for a first down. But he was trying to hit Ty Walls, number 21 out there.
Nice angle by Chris Fitzpatrick.
But I think the receiver was Glennie Jones, number 2. I can't really see on that other side that far of over on the visitor's sideline. We're going to need to use your binoculars.
I got you, Swick. That was Glennie Jones. You're right, though.
All right, double tight, 2 tight ends. Quarterback under center, might be a quarterback sneak. No, he hands off to Carroll, bounce it outside the 50, 45, 40, 30, 25, 20 is pushed out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. Goodness gracious, Jaden Carroll is explosive.
He is. And he has great tackles because the Santa Fe Wolves, they flowed really well to that side of the ball. But Carroll is just such a good running back. He broke tackles and took off up the sideline. And Santa Fe is lucky that last defender was there to trip him up, or else he's in the end zone.
Yeah, he's a junior running back, but he just has a little bit extra gear when he bounces outside. Okay, they're back in the shotgun formation. Now they're going to shift. Double tight, 1 running back. Now another man in motion. They hand off to Carroll, and we've got a flag. Dead ball. Looks like it's going to be false start on the Jinx Trojans. It's going to be 1st and 15 from the 23-yard line now. This is their 3rd or 4th penalty. Now, they've been able to be successful for the most part. The only game Jinx has lost this year is against Bixby. But they have kind of hurt themselves in certain situations due to penalties. They had 9 last week, and they've had 3 or 4 tonight so far in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers split. Reisig throws to the running back in the backfield, and he is hunted down by the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. Who is that defender that made that tackle?
That was number 44 for Edmond Santa Fe, Jason Wilson. Way to pursue, take a good angle, sure tackling, and now Jinx is in a tough spot. They got a long ways to go to try to get that first down. Heck of a tackle by number 44, Jason Wilson.
Yeah, great pursuit by that young man. He was blitzing and, made it, was headed towards the quarterback, but the quarterback got rid of the ball so fast, and he was able to counter and make the tackle in the backfield. Okay, shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers are split, 3 to the wide side of the field. Reisig looks, middle screen to The running back and quickly tackled by Edmond Santa Fe. They threw a middle screen to running back Jalen Stanford, and it was read perfectly. It was read perfectly by
that was
the running
Fitzpatrick,
back.
number 40. He stayed home. He wasn't fooled by the screen. He stays home, makes a solid tackle, and he hit him hard. He got up. This kid is fired up right now.
3rd down and 26. And that's the end of the first quarter. We've got a tie ball game here tonight at Edmond Santa Fe. Jinx 7, Edmond Santa Fe 7. Stick with us. We'll start the second quarter when we come back. You're listening to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's Hospital and Metro Technology Centers. Right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1.
Experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in action, helping you get back in action.
And we are back. Welcome to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's Hospital and Metro Technology Centers. Entertaining first half here at the Wolf Den. Edmond Santa Fe 7, Jinx 7. Jinx has the football. 3rd down and 26. Ball is snapped. Rising looks to throw. He steps up in the pocket, gets rid of it, complete to Ty Walls. He gets, oh gosh, probably that's a 30. No, that was probably like an 18-yard gain. He's going to be shy about 6 yards maybe, depending on their spot.
It looks
not going to be, he didn't get enough for the, it's going to be 4th down and 6. And the extra point team, field goal team is out on the field. Going to try and take a 3-point lead right here. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. It's good. Jinx is up 10-7. We're going to stay right here. We're not going to go anywhere. You know, it was 3rd down and 26, and they got 20 of it, but decided to go for the field goal instead of the 4th down, which I don't blame them. They've got a really good field goal kicker, Jinx does. So Jinx is up 10-7.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors, Boomer Kia. Get that new car you deserve at Boomer Kia, located at I-240 and Southwestern.
That's right, and also Metro Tech is one of our title sponsors for tonight. If you're looking for a great career, Metro Technology Centers has training and jobs in high demand. They have hands-on training in medical assisting, culinary arts, and much, much more. Earn certifications and licenses taught by industry experts. Metro Technology Centers, preparing you for life. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning into the broadcast via the cell phone app. Stream by PPBC. Feel free to comment on the broadcast. There's an All City Sports YouTube link right within the app, and you can watch the game live on your cell phone. You can comment and interact with us. We'll read your comments here shortly. Kick is up. Edmond Santa Fe is going to get the football at their own 20-yard line. Looking to possibly take the lead, if not tie the game, this possession.
I see why they have confidence in their kicker, because on that kickoff, he about kicked it.
He's got a leg now.
Yeah, he about kicked it all the way out of the end zone before it even touched the ground. That kid is talented as a kicker.
1st down and 10 for Scott Pfeiffer. the quarterback of Edmond Santa Fe. Lined up behind him is the stud running back, freshman running back, Demarius Robinson. Hands the ball off to Robinson up the middle. He is hit by that defensive tackle. I think that was A.J. Brown, who is just really, really tough to block. A.J. Brown's one of the top defensive tackles in the state of Oklahoma, and he got through the line of scrimmage right there.
He sure did. He showed us why he is a 3-year starter for the Jinx Trojans. Heck of a move to get free and make that tackle.
All right, shouts out to Day Mashburn, Jennifer Willis, Grayson Gaming, Jaden Patrick, who are all commenting on the broadcast tonight. Hopefully we fixed that little feedback issue for you guys. Appreciate you tuning into the broadcast. And Jaden Patrick apparently is a big Jinx fan. So it's going to be 3rd down and 12 for Edmond Santa Fe. They're in their own territory at their own 18-yard line. Scott Pfeiffer has gotten them out of these situations before. We'll see if they can do it here. Double tight. Receiver on each side, one running back. Pfeiffer gets the ball. He's looking to throw. Got some time, throws over the middle, complete. 1st down, Edmond Santa Fe. You needed 12, you got about 15. Let's see who caught the football. I can't really tell with these jerseys.
That was Tabry Chatron again, right up the seam. The defenders were all over him. Really nice catch. He finds the soft spot in the zone to keep these chains moving for the Wolves.
1st down, Edmond Santa Fe, double tight, one running back, receiver on each side. They've been going this formation all night. Ball is snapped, fakes the handoff and throws. Overthrew Eltremaine Neal on the slant. He was open, just couldn't get him the football. Slightly overthrown.
You don't see Pfeiffer miss those throws very often. Yeah, if he catches that ball on the slant route, I think that's a for sure 1st down. But luckily it's 2nd down. They still got a lot of time to work with.
All right, they've got 2 running backs in the backfield. One may be Talon Chatron. Double tight, one split outside. Did they get him to jump? Hands off, sweep to Robinson. He jumps over one, shakes another one. He was in and out of tackles for 3 or 4 yards. We'll see where they spot the football.
You're right, Swick. That was Talon Chatron lined up in the backfield.
Yeah, we see him do that from time to time. They'll motion him, and they'll sometimes even hand him the football off. I mean, however which way they can use him.
I don't blame them. That's what you got to do. When it's your best player, you got to find ways to get the football in his hands any way possible.
All right, 3rd down and 4, shotgun formation, twins to the wide side of the field, double tight, one running back. Ball is snapped, hands off to Robinson up the middle. He's short of the 1st down marker, but he's not far away. We'll see if they decide to punt the football or go for it. It's going to be 4th and 1, maybe 4th and 2.
I think the offense is going to stay on the field. What a gutsy call to go for it on 4th. We'll see if they can convert like they did in the 1st quarter on that crucial 4th down.
4th down and 1. Big 4th down. Ball is snapped, and it's a quick kick by Pfeiffer, and he does not kick it well. It does take a Santa Fe bounce, though. The ball's going to be marked right around the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Jinx Trojans. They've got a 3-point lead, and we'll get the football back here. 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the 1st quarter.
I would have really liked to see them go for it right there. They have enough talent to make a play in a crucial moment of the game like that. Now the defense has got to make a big stop.
I agree. That would have been really good field position for Jinx, though, if they couldn't, secure that 1st down. So I understand both ways.
100%.
All right. Shaker Reisig in at quarterback for Jinx. Overlooking that defense. Ball is snaps, hands off to Carroll, up the middle. He's going to be tackled after a 3-yard gain. That was Jaden Carroll, junior running back for Jinx.
They got a double threat at running back. Both of these guys, Carroll and Stanford, are really talented running backs, and the Jinx Trojans offensive line does a lot of work in those trenches to get these guys in open lanes to make plays.
Both of them are juniors.
Bright future.
Have a year left in the Jinx program. 2nd down and 6. They're going to mark it for a 4-yard gain. Shotgun formation. Reisig overlooking the defense. Gets the ball, looks to throw, and does. He's looking for Ty Walls. Complete. He's tackled right around the 28-yard line. Number 21, Ty Walls of the Jinx Trojans. That was about a 30-yard gain.
Shaker threw such a beautiful ball on that play. The defender was right there, but the ball was just better thrown. Great throw and catch by the Jinx Trojans. It's 1st down.
I wasn't mad at the coverage by the Edmond Santa Fe secondary player. He did about as good as he could. It was just the perfect ball and perfect catch. All right, I formation. Ball is snapped. Hands off to Carroll. Trying to make his way through the middle of the dog pile and gets tackled. Maybe 2 yards, maybe 3. We'll see where they mark the football at.
I like that defensive line right now. They're making some big plays to stop the run. The last play, that throw, like you said, that was just a perfect ball. But the D-line's playing really well right now for Santa Fe.
2nd down and 8 for the Jinx Trojans. They get back up to the line of scrimmage. 3 wide receivers are split out wide, including Jaden Carroll. Glennie Jones is in motion. Moves to the slot on the other side, and they throw to him in the flats. He gets to 20-15. He's pushed out at the 15. There is a flag, though. We'll see what the call is.
It might be a hold on that outside receiver.
It certainly could be.
I think so, because he had a lot of open space, but from what I saw, there's a guy there to make the play that was being held a little bit on the outside, and that's why Glennie had so much open space.
This could be Jinx's like 5th or 6th penalty so far. Holding, offense, that's right, it's going to be repeats of 2nd down. We'll see where they mark the football, but it's going to bring it back 10 yards.
They're shooting themselves in the foot right now. And you don't see that very often from Jinx. They're really well disciplined. I'm kind of shocked to see so many penalties on them in the first half.
Yeah, they had 9 last week, and they might, if they keep at this pace, they're going to exceed those penalties tonight. All right, 2nd down and 11 at the Santa Fe 29. Hike the ball off to Carroll, and he is quickly tackled by the Edmond Santa Fe defensive line. Got some really good penetration and controlled the line of scrimmage on that play. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
Like you said, nice tackling by that D-line. There was a whole pack of wolves on that tackle.
Yeah, they lined up 8 on the line of scrimmage and said, "Hey, we're going to stop the run. We dare you to throw it."
That's trusting your athletes on the backside. Coach Rose, he's not afraid to make an aggressive play call.
Shaker Reisig overlooking the defense, trips to the left, and we've got a timeout called by Edmond Santa Fe. It's 3rd down and 11. Stick with us. We'll be right back. More high school game of the week sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1.
For a great career, Metro Tech has the training you need for job in 10 months. Technician, medical assistant, legal assistant, or certified industry experts in many career fields. Metro Tech first day of work. Financial aid is available for those qualified. Enroll now to gain a competitive edge for your future. Metro.
And we are back. Welcome to the high school game of the week here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. Want to thank our sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers. 3rd down and 11 for the Jinx Trojans. Shotgun formation, Shaker rising in at quarterback. Ball is snapped, and he's looking to throw, and does. Incomplete, was looking for Ty Walls along the sideline, couldn't get it to him. It's going to be 4th down at 11. They're on the 29-yard line, so it's going to be right around 39, 40 yards for this field goal. And their kicker has shown that he's got a leg. He can hit that distance. And there it looks like they're going to try and get this field goal to take a 6-point lead instead of 3.
I haven't seen this long of a field goal kick by a high school kicker in quite some time. I'm not going to lie.
Let's see here. 4th and 11. Here we go. The snap. Kick is up. It is no good. It may have gotten tipped at the line of scrimmage. I think it was. I think Edmond Santa Fe got a hand on the football. Did a really good job defending it, so Edmond Santa Fe is going to get the ball at their own 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Great play by the Wolves.
Huge play right there to block that field goal and keep it to a 3-score difference instead of 6. That's going to make a big difference at the end of this ball game, I have a feeling.
100%, and this is another opportunity for this offense to either take the lead or tie the football game before halftime. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left until halftime. Jinx has all 3 timeouts. Edmond Santa Fe has 2. Scott Pfeiffer in at quarterback, overlooking the defense. Ball is snapped, fakes the run. He's looking to throw and does. Complete to Talent Chatron, has the 1st down, breaks 2 tackles. That's about a 25-yard catch for a 1st down. Is that El Tremaine Neal, or yes it is, number 5 El Tremaine Neal, his 2nd catch on the game today. Big play wide receiver. We talked about him in the pregame show, sponsored by First Security Bank. He's a heck of an athlete. All right, we're right at midfield at the 48-yard line. 3 wide receivers split out wide, 1 running back. Ball is snapped. They're going to give it to Robinson up the middle. He is quickly tackled by big number 97 of the Jinx Trojans. That's A.J. Brown. Might be one of the top defensive tackles in the state of Oklahoma. Just really, really big guy.
No doubt.
6'1", over 300 pounds. He'll be playing on Saturday somewhere.
100%. And he's so disruptive, it shows, because Edmond Santa Fe has been in double tight all night long out of respect for that D-line.
2nd and 10 at the 43. Ball is snapped. Pfeiffer's going to throw. He's moving around. Completes it to Talent Chatron. Moves up to the 45. It's tackled right around the 47. So that's going to be about 3rd and 7. Now they're going to say 3rd and 5?
Yeah, I think so.
3rd and 5? Okay, we've got the referee kind of waving off the clock now. The clock has not stopped. And we've got a timeout.
Okay.
On the field from the looks of it.
I'm going to go ahead and give our timeout sponsor a shout-out, Family Leisure. Looking for deals on pools, patio furniture, grills, and more, visit Family Leisure, 8498 Northwest Expressway, and online at okc.familyleisure.com.
All right, let's see here. We're 4 minutes and 1 second. 4 minutes and 1 second here until halftime. I'm reading the comments from the All City Sports YouTube link. Let's see. Chess, not checkers. Let's go, man.
I think that's Demarius Robinson's nickname, man.
Then you've got Tad Snowbarger. Come on, guys. If you called any Jinx Santa Fe games the past few years, you'd know the name as a top senior last year. Not sure exactly who you're referring to, Tad, but, you know, there's several good seniors here tonight. I'm glad the audio is better, Jennifer. We definitely appreciate you tuning in tonight. We want to make the audio as good as can be, so keep us updated if it messes with us or gets any worse. We definitely appreciate you. All right, 3rd and 5. And we've got another timeout, and well, you know what? We're going to take a 1-2. We'll be right back. More high school game of the week coming up next here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. We'll be back.
Life is a gift. 4 powerful words that make us pause and think of how and why we are here in the world, and what we should do with the life that has been gifted to us. At United Way of Central Oklahoma, we and our partner agencies believe in our hearts that the more we give, the more we share the gift of life with the homeless, the disadvantaged, the broken, and those in crisis. Life truly is a gift. So please consider giving today at UnitedWayOKC.org.
And we're back. Welcome to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Centers. Here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. Got a 10-7 game. Jinx is up by a field goal. And we've been checking out, you know, the comment section of the All City Sports YouTube link. Just type in the All City Sports YouTube link, and you can comment away. Is that correct?
Search All City Sports.
Search All City Sports on YouTube and go to the Jinx Edmond Santa Fe game. All right, Pfeiffer's going to throw. Complete. He's got a first down to Talon Chatron for about 13 yards. That was a big 3rd down conversion for Edmond Santa Fe. They're now into Jinx territory.
Chatron can thank his running back on that play, Demarius Robinson. Great pickup block by him because there was a blitz coming off the outside. If he doesn't pick that block up, Pfeiffer's getting blasted. But he picked it up, and now it's first.
All right, back to the line of scrimmage. 3 wide receivers are split out wide. Scott Pfeiffer looking to throw again. He does. Incomplete. Or did he complete it? I don't think he completed it.
It was incomplete. Yeah. Bobbled a little bit, hit the turf.
Trying to hit Talon Chatron right there on the sideline. Somebody on our YouTube, All City Sports YouTube link, said, why is Santa Fe so trash? I totally disagree with that, HIVNYX. I don't know who you are, but Edmond Santa Fe is looking pretty good tonight.
I agree with you, Swick. They're looking pretty solid, and they got a chance to either tie this game up or go ahead.
All right, shotgun formation. Ball is handed off to Demarius Robinson, trying to find a lane and just can't. That Jinx Trojan defense just pursued the ball really, really good. Shout out to Jaden Patrick, who's commenting on the All City Sports YouTube link, as well as Tad Snowbarger, who has retracted his message, which is interesting. But Jaden Patrick apparently is a big Jinx fan, so shout out to you, Mr. Patrick. All right, let's get back to the game. 3rd down and 9. 3 minutes left in this first half. Jinx is moving the football. Here we go, 3rd and 9. Scott Pfeiffer overlooking the defense for the Wolves. Gets the ball. He's looking to throw. Complete. Did he get it in? Complete to Talon Chatron for about close to 20-yard gain, 1st and 10.
There goes that man. You got to find him. Big players make big plays in big-time games, and that's what Chatron always does. Huge catch to keep these chains moving. That's a first down brought to you by Chickasaw Community Bank.
That also stopped the clock, gave him a fresh new set of downs. 3 wide receivers are split out wide. Scott Pfeiffer Gets the ball, looking to throw. Throws it to the corner of the end zone, overthrows it. May have been a miscommunication with his wide receiver out wide. He ran inside, Pfeiffer threw outside. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 at the Jinx 24.
I think there was some miscommunication on that play because the receiver, he came in instead of going out, and the ball was thrown to the outside for an incomplete.
Here we go. 2nd down and 10, 4 wide receivers. Ball is snapped and handed off to Robinson, who's going to get to the 10. Pushed out at the 10. As soon as you think he's going to be tackled, he burst through the line of scrimmage. I honestly thought Pfeiffer kept it himself. It was a nice little RPO right there.
Yeah, 100%. Robinson looked like he was stopped for about a 2-yard gain, and then he just comes out of all that clogged up the middle, bounces it outside. It's 1st and goal for Santa Fe.
Tad Snowbarger, who are you rooting for tonight? Tell us who you're rooting for tonight. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 for Edmond Santa Fe. Pfeiffer looks to throw and does. Complete. Slant right across the middle. Touchdown, Edmond Santa Fe. That was the stud wide receiver, Talon Chatron, committed to Oklahoma State University. Great catch for a touchdown to take the lead over the Jinx Trojans, 13-10. Here's the extra point. Kick is up. It is good. The Edmond Santa Fe Wolves have the lead, 14-0. Or I'm sorry, 14-10. 14-10 with 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first half. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back for this last possession by the Jinx Trojans. Stay with us. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Center here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student account at Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get free online and mobile app banking, plus a free Visa debit card. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union. Offer subject to credit union approval, federally insured by NCUA.
Oklahoma City Blue basketball is here. KIND 105.3 FM HD1. Kingfisher, Oklahoma City, a Berry broadcasting station.
And we're back. Welcome to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Centers. Here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, and Ty Walls is going to get the kick and try to return it. Looked like he stepped out of bounds. They're going to mark the ball at the 25-yard line. Jinx is going to take over. 1st and 10 at their own 25. They're down by 4, but there's 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first half. Plenty of time to get some points on the scoreboard. Possibly take the lead. We will see. Shout out to everybody listening online and watching the broadcast, the stream, All City Sports on YouTube. Search for it, and you'll see the Edmond Santa Fe Jinx link. You'll be able to watch the game and comment live, just like our friend Leslie Hines and Tad Snowbarger, who's always rooting for Jinx. And speaking of Jinx, they hand the ball off or throw it out to the backfield, right in the flats to number 5, Jaden Carroll, who gets a good 6 yards on the catch. Oh,
that was 10 yards.
That was
Swift.
10 yards. Okay,
First down.
My bad. See, I'm looking at all the comments on the All City Sports YouTube link, and I'm trying to call the game at the same time, and it's really tough. So trips left, ball is snapped. Rising throws complete to Ty Walls for about 4 yards. That's going to get that clock rolling again. And they're going to probably go into their 2-minute offense here shortly. They have all 3 timeouts, though. They have all 3 timeouts, so they're not in that much of a hurry.
Right. It's a point in the game where they don't want to leave too much time on the clock because they know Santa Fe has weapons that don't need much time to score.
2nd down and 5. Shaker Reisig gets the ball, looking to throw. He's got all day. No, he doesn't. He got tackled by a defensive tackle that busted through there. It looked like it was a really good even line of offense right there, and then just a defensive line snuck through and got a sack for a serious loss. It's going to be 3rd and 15, under a minute 20 left in the first half.
What a play by number 30, Jalen Karuki. He flew in there to make a huge sack and make it really long for the Jinx Trojans. That's a big play that the Santa Fe Wolves needed.
Ball is snapped, and here comes Reisig. Throws over the middle, complete to the 50. Tackled at the Santa Fe 45. Big play. Big play.
No doubt about it.
Unbelievable.
Swick.
Wow. 51 seconds left, as they might call a timeout, and they will. We're going to stay right here. We're going to stay right here. Just when you think you've got Jinx on the ropes, they throw a big first down play right there.
Yeah, because they were far back on that previous play. Nice deep crossing routes by those receivers. It left the open man wide open in the middle of that zone to keep these chains moving. I'm going to give a quick shout out to our first down sponsor, Chickasaw Community Bank. Chickasaw Community Bank, committed to making better lives for everyone. Learn more at ccb.bank.
Ashlyn Thurber commented on the All City Sports YouTube link. Jaden Patrick was one of the greatest Jinx players of all time, and I still tell Coleman that. Shout out to you, Jaden. You're still awesome forever and always. Very good. I'm unfortunately not up on my Jinx history of players. Some of the players that have stuck out to me is Kewan Jones, Rocky Kalmus, Lawrence Pinson. There's been some great ones come through. There's no question about it.
I played against one of those great ones my junior year in the semifinals. His
Who
name
was it?
Tony Gillespie. That man was an animal at nose guard.
Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers split out wide. Ball is snapped. Rising's looking to throw and does. He's trying to go big. Incomplete pass, but they're going to call pass interference on Edmond Santa Fe.
That's tough.
That is a tough call, but great throw, by the way.
100%.
Shaker Reisig with the toss, man. I tell you, that was a great throw, but they're going to call pass interference on Edmond Santa Fe. Automatic first down and 10. 45 seconds. They're going to be in field goal territory. They've got 2 timeouts left.
And they trust their kicker to make these long field goal kicks. What happened? I thought that was clearly defense pass interference. The defender got there way too early.
Yeah, the referee's going to spot the ball at the 30.
Okay.
1st and 10 at the Santa Fe 30-yard line. Jinx is now in scoring territory. 4 wide receivers split out wide. Putting Jalen Stanford in at the slot. Reisig steps up and is quickly tackled by Edmond Santa Fe. They blitzed at the perfect time and found just enough lane to get to Shaker Reisig. They're going to call a timeout. Again, we're going to stay right here. We're not going to break. 37 seconds left in this first half.
Swick, that was number 44.
What a play. The Edmond Santa Fe needed that to happen.
Absolutely. Jason Wilson, he's made a couple of these big plays for that Santa Fe defense tonight. What a way to step up at the moment that your team needs you the most. Crucial play call by Coach Rose. He he took a gamble, and it paid off for him right there to put Jinx way back now.
Chestnut Checkers has commented on the All City Sports YouTube link, said, thanks for the coverage, fellas. We're tuned in from Dallas, Texas. Go Wolves.
Nice.
Got some Edmond Santa Fe fans down there in Texas. Wonder if y'all went to the OU Texas game. Let us know. That would have been a really good game to go to.
Yeah. What a crazy game.
What an insane game.
Never seen anything like it.
Insane. Should be interesting to see who they started quarterback for the Oklahoma Sooners this week.
I feel like you got to go with Caleb.
Everyone's assuming it's going to be Caleb Williams, but Lincoln Riley may surprise us. We never know. All right, Jinx has 37 seconds to either take the lead or not. Right here, 2nd and 15. Shaker gets the ball. He throws deep. He's got a man open. Did he catch it? Did he bring it in?
Wow. That was a huge throwing catch.
They're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line. Might need to call their last timeout here, possibly. Ty Walls just got ahead of that secondary player and in perfect throw by the Jinx quarterback. He's gonna spike the ball to stop the clock. Probably a smart decision here.
That was a dime throw by Shaker on that play because there wasn't much space between the defender and the receiver. He delivered a dime fade route for his receiver to make a beautiful catch.
Wow.
My goodness.
So Jinx is gonna be 1 yard away, 3 feet away with 27 seconds left to take the lead. I just thought there would be too much time left. I formation. They're going to hand the ball off to Carroll. He's going to get in that end zone. He's going to walk in there. Jinx has taken the lead 16-14 pending an extra point.
Great field vision.
Heck of a first half by both teams. It's been an exciting first half this evening.
This game is living up to the hype, no doubt about it, Swick. Carroll had some
extra point team on the field. These can get a little tricky sometimes, and we'll see a fake every now and then. Snap is up, kick is up, and it is good. We've got a 17-14 score. Jinx has taken the lead by 3 over the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. Stay tuned for our halftime show. We've got a lot to cover. We'll kind of recap this first half and come out with our predictions, expectations for second half for both teams. And we'll check in with some scores from around the state of Oklahoma. I know there's a lot of good games tonight, and there's even a few tomorrow. I know fall break is approaching us, so that's kind of why a lot of them are being played on Thursday night. Let me go back to the comments section of our All City Sports YouTube link. And let's see here. Big shout out to Chestnut Checkers out there, commenting and watching from Dallas, Texas. And then you've got Macy Nolan, who says, Jinx coach's wife here. Thank you for streaming so that those of us with little ones can watch from home tonight. We appreciate you. Go Trojans. We appreciate you, Macy. Glad we could be of service for you tonight and give you a way to watch the game while you take care of the kiddies. Also, big Jennifer Willis, and I did I say big? I don't know if Jennifer Willis is big. I don't know. I'm sure she's a beautiful, beautiful woman. I'll see your go Wolves with a go Trojans from Dallas, and yes, was at the OU Texas game. Crazy touchdown, Jinx. That was a crazy touchdown. What is going on? They kicked the ball to Edmond Santa Fe, and there's guys flying all over the place. 19 seconds left until halftime. We're going to stay right here. But thank you for tuning in, Jennifer Willis. We definitely appreciate your viewership. Wow, I bet that OU game was amazing to attend.
Swick, do you take a shot right now on a
Why
go
not?
route with Chatron?
Why not?
Why not is right. This kid's elite, so I would definitely take a deep shot or two with him and just give him a chance to make a play on the ball.
Well, I don't know.
Just
19
one shot.
seconds, just one shot. I would wait until there's literally, I don't know. That could bite you in the butt. I don't know.
It could.
So Scott Pfeiffer's going to get the ball and down, kneel it, and go to halftime. We are going to go to halftime as well. Stay tuned for our halftime show coming up here shortly. Jinx is on top after 2 quarters, 17-14. Stay tuned for our halftime show. We'll be right back. You're in tune to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony and Metro Technology Center here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
Life is a gift. 4 powerful words that make us pause and think of how and why we are here in the world, and what we should do with the life that has been gifted to us. At United Way of Central Oklahoma, we and our partner agencies believe in our hearts that the more we give, the more we share the gift of life with the homeless, the disadvantaged, the broken, and those in crisis. Life truly is a gift. So please consider giving today at UnitedWayOKC.org.
Everyone loves shopping online. Well, I'm going to tell you what I tell my golf buddies when they buy clubs. Stop searching for coupon codes. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout. Plus, it's free, and you don't even need a Capital One card to use it. That's like hitting a hole-in-one without even trying. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary.
Looking for a great career? Metro Tech has the training you need for jobs in high demand. In 10 months, you can become a drafting technician, medical assistant, electronics tech, legal assistant, eye care tech, or barber. Earn critical certifications taught by industry experts in many career fields. Metro Tech provides real skills for real life that prepares you for that first day of work. Financial aid is available for those qualified. Enroll now to gain a competitive edge for your future. Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life.
Life doesn't wait when you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in Action, helping you get back in action.
Treat yourself to the best barbecue in Oklahoma City. It's Big O's Pork and Dreams. Big O's Pork and Dreams feature a menu of your favorite meats, brisket, ribs, pulled pork, chicken, hot links, and more. This ain't no ordinary barbecue place. You don't need teeth for this meat. Big O's features signature loaded smoked potatoes with the famous fat butt, also known as the Big Nasty. It's a loaded tater with a spare rib on top. Barbecue has never tasted so good. Try Big O's Roly-Oly, loaded nachos, or barbecue pizza. Place your order now and you can drive through. Call 405-657-2235. 657-2235. Big O's Pork and Dreams, 285 South Santa Fe Avenue in Edmond. Now open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. And the Midwest City location coming soon.
And we are back. High school game of the week here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. This is the halftime show sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Center. We definitely appreciate you tuning in tonight's broadcast. Heck of a first half tonight. The Jinx Trojans have come down to Edmond to take on the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. And currently at halftime, the Jinx Trojans lead by a field goal scored right there at the end of the first half to take the lead by 3, 17-14. I want to bring on our producer, Lucky7. Lucky, tell us about the stream. We're streaming live on YouTube, and we've got people interacting from all over the country. Want to give a big shout-out to Macy Nolan. She's tuned in. Chestnut Checkers is kicking back with the sunglasses on, tuning into the game. And, of course, Jennifer Willis is live from Dallas, and she is watching the game tonight via the YouTube stream. And luckily for her, she went to the OU Texas game. I really wish I could have been to that.
Oh, well, absolutely.
Should have went to that. But how can others check out the stream via YouTube?
Well, every game we stream, every Friday and Thursday we stream. So just visit our YouTube page, All City Sports. Just go to YouTube and search All City Sports. All the games, past and present and future, will pop up because we do have our future games already ready to fire off. So
excellent.
You'll know when we're going to stream.
So tonight it's Jinx versus Edmond Santa Fe, and we've had a lot of people commenting. Ashlyn Thurber, Tad Snowbarger, even Jaden Patrick, who is a well-respected former Jinx Trojan player. He's tuning in, and we're just glad we can give you an outlet for you guys to watch the game. And hope you're having a great Thursday night and a great upcoming weekend. There's going to be a lot of action in the second half. Guys, what are you guys expecting, as far as the second half? Is Edmond Santa Fe going to take the lead yet again, or is Jinx going to, increase the lead? I'd love to get your comments on the All City Sports YouTube stream, which is really cool because there's people from all around the country tuning into the broadcast tonight.
Absolutely, all around the country, all around the state. We encourage everybody to get on and comment and interact with us. So
yeah, thank you.
Good.
Are you a musician of some type?
Of some sorts. In the shower every now and then, I can hold a note.
You can hold a note.
Yeah, every now and then.
Interesting. Man. Are you more of a singer or is it a how do we say rapper?
Man, I'm more of a composer.
A composer. Yeah, You're more of a Dr. Dre type.
Yeah,
guy.
I like to do that. I like to get my Kanye on.
Gotcha. All right. Well, very, very good. Also, Darren McCaslin has joined the broadcast as well, watching from snowy Alaska. Go Jinx. Well, thank you very much, Darren McCaslin, and I hope you've got a coat on up there. I definitely want to go visit Alaska sometime. Maybe we can stay at Darren's house. You never know. Let's bring in Dylan Tribble. Dylan, what's your thoughts on the first half? What do you expect for the second half for both teams?
The first half was everything we did expect, Swick. It's a great game. It's a close game between two powerhouses. 14-17, Jinx is up by a field goal. One thing that I noticed for Jinx is the penalties were really costly for him during crucial moments of this game, which helped out Santa Fe. It's a close game. Santa Fe, I would like to see them put those backside defenders on the defensive side of the ball and a little bit better of a position. Give them some safety help because the D-line is playing lights out. Then again, Jinx Trojans, their quarterback is throwing some dimes. They have been on the money. The defenders have been playing pretty well. They've been there to make plays on the ball, but it's just tough because the throws have just been better. Swick, I want to say something real quick about Alaska. It's a funny story. It'll be real quick.
Our friend Darren McCaslin, who's commenting on the stream, is from Alaska.
Yeah, I know. That's what made me think about this. I haven't thought about this for a long time. When I was a kid growing up, and NCAA football was still a thing. It was still a video game you could play.
I played it. I was really good at it.
I created my own dynasty team, and they were called the Alaska Vikings.
Wow.
And they played on blue turf.
That's interesting. Now, that game is coming out, I think, by next summer.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good. Now, I think there's a form of it on Madden or something, but to be honest, I haven't played video games in a while. I do want that new PS5, though. I do want that. And we've got an interesting show here on the field involving the band of Edmond Santa Fe. Very interesting, what do you want to call it, Dylan?
I don't know what to call it.
It's
synchronized
like
slow-mo
right here. Let's go ahead and pull up some other scores from around the state of Oklahoma and just give the people a scoring update on some of the big games from around the state. Especially, we'll just start with 6A, if you don't mind.
I got you, Swick. So starting out in Class 6A1, Owasso's up on Southmore 38-0.
As expected, okay.
Mustang is up on Edmond North 23-3. We got a good one going down in Enid. Edmond Memorial is up by a field goal versus the Enid Plainsmen.
Okay.
Norman North is on top of Putnam City 14-0.
And Broken Arrow is up on Yukon 21-7. And I guess that Union game hadn't started yet, or they're playing more.
Maybe that's going to be played tomorrow.
Yeah, it could be. Could be. I know there's definitely some different games out there. All right. In other sports, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are up 14-7 tonight over the Philadelphia Eagles. Tom Brady has 2 touchdown passes and looks to be going for a third here very soon. They're moving the ball quickly. Let me pull up that baseball game because the NLDS championship game, the deciding game, Game 5, the winner moves on, loser goes home between the division rivals, the Dodgers and the Giants. Bottom of the first, no score yet. So that game just got underway. All right, let's go back to the comment section here on the YouTube stream, All City Sports YouTube stream. We've got Kelby Farr, and I'm assuming that the P is silent. P-F-A-R-R. I'm just assuming. As a sports commentator, you shouldn't be biased, even if it's your home team. A lot of talk about the Wolves. Well, I totally agree with you, Kelby. I agree, and we'll try to be less biased towards the Jinx Trojans. We love both teams. Both, have a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for both. They played in the state championship game against each other last year, and Jinx got the upper hand 41-14. Looks to be a little bit better game tonight, though. I know it's the regular season. Could possibly see this matchup again later on in the playoffs. We know Jinx is going to get a playoff spot for the 33rd consecutive year.
That's impressive.
That is super impressive, and they are 2 years away from tying 2 state championships away from tying Ada as the most successful high school football program in the state of Oklahoma.
Unreal.
It is unreal. So hopefully that, we sound a little better after that, Kelby. Definitely appreciate you tuning in, though. Ashlyn Thurber said, I think I've officially got louder than him, actually. Can't help it. Coleman Thurber is the best. He is really, really good, and he's been dominating that defensive line, number 7 for the Trojans. Tough kid to block. Really big, and I'm assuming somebody's going to pick him up, and he'll play on Saturdays. Also, Derek Baumgardner. Ashlyn, tell John he is going to have to yell just a little louder. That's right. And then Crystal Booty, fam from Melissa, Texas, shouting out to Glennie and Ray Ray. Go Jinx. Have former Jinx players from 2013, 2014, and 2015 state championship teams. Wow. That's, they've got a lot of state championship teams over the years. And I have the ultimate respect for the late Alan Trimble, who is just, I think he's literally the godfather of when it comes to coaching in the state of Oklahoma. That guy nobody ever did a better job.
No, and rest in peace.
He owns the record for most state championships won as head coach in the state of Oklahoma. Heck of a a life and a career for that man. I know he made a lot of lives out there better because of what he did as a man and as a coach. So definitely rest in peace to the great Alan Trimble, who went to high school with my mother.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really cool stuff.
What high school is that?
Cleveland,
Okay.
Oklahoma.
Small
Yeah,
town.
out there by Keystone Lake, kind of thing. Let's take a real quick break. We'll come back and get this game away. We're just about 6 minutes away from kickoff in the second half between Jinx and Edmond Santa Fe. Stay tuned for that. We'll be right back for the high school game of the week, Thursday edition, here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1.
With Boomer Kia. Heard this before? Location, location, location. There's one location for the best deals on a brand new Kia. Boomer Kia. Go to boomerkia.com, click the iPreCheck banner, and get pre-approved instantly, all without hurting your credit. Then get to Boomer Kia off I-240 in South OKC.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student account at Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get free online and mobile app banking, plus a free Visa debit card. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union. Offer subject to credit union approval, federally insured by NCUA.
Oklahoma City, tune in for the Dick's Sporting Goods Oklahoma City Public Schools Coaches Show. This great show will give a live in-depth look at Oklahoma City public school varsity programs, hosted by former OU Sooners and John Marshall Bears standout Michael McDaniel every Monday at 6 p.m. from Dick's Sporting Goods, located at 6601 Southwest 3rd. Listen on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 with our app streamed by PPVC and watch on our All-City YouTube page. It's the Oklahoma City Public Schools Coaches Show, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods Stores and OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
Treat yourself to the best barbecue in Oklahoma City. It's Big O's Pork and Dreams. Big O's Pork and Dreams feature a menu of your favorite meats, brisket, ribs, pulled pork, chicken, hot links, and more. This ain't no ordinary barbecue place. You don't need teeth for this meat. Big O's features signature loaded smoked potatoes with the famous fat butt, also known as the Big Nasty. It's a loaded tater with a spare rib on top. Barbecue has never tasted so good. Try Big O's Roly-Oly, loaded nachos, or barbecue pizza. Place your order now and you can drive through. Call 405-657-2235. 657-2235. Big O's Pork and Dreams, 285 South Santa Fe Avenue in Edmond. Now open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. And the Midwest City location coming soon.
If you think you know sports, then listen up. Starting August 30th, weekdays at 5 p.m. for the Sports Trivia Challenge. Each question will feature 2 truths and 1 lie. Be the first to answer the question at 405-600-9096, and you can be registered to win some great prizes. It's the Sports Trivia Challenge, sponsored by Challenge Entertainment. Listen and win on CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
What's been happening this summer has never happened before. People that have owned cars for years, they're trading them in, and they're getting what they originally paid. But new cars, they're finally being shipped out to the dealers, meaning the used car hype, it's coming to an end. But before it does, cash in on your car at Boomer Kia. It doesn't matter what's wrong with your car. Boomer Kia wants it, even if you owe $8,000 more than it's worth. Boomer Kia will give you cash for your car. Or you can make the switch to a brand new Kia with 0 money down and 0 payments for up to 6 months. That's a brand new Kia with nothing down and no payments for up to 6 months. Are you unsure about your credit? Get pre-approved instantly, all without hurting your credit. Just click the iPreCheck banner at boomerkia.com. I'm James Wade, General Manager at Boomer Kia, and I am here literally every day. If you are not 100% satisfied, don't leave. Come see me.
With approved credit with KMF. Deferred payments by dealer. Interest accrues date of sale. Plus tax, tag, and license expires 10/5/21.
And we're back. High school game of the week CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1. Jay Swick and Dylan Tribble here at the game. We're broadcasting live from the press box of Edmond Santa Fe Stadium, the Wolf Den, here on the campus of Edmond Santa Fe. Just a few minutes away from the kickoff of this second half, the Jinx Trojans have the lead by a field goal, 17-14. They scored right there at the end to take the lead. Dylan, what are your thoughts going in the second half? What does Edmond Santa Fe have to do to win, and what does the Jinx Trojans have to do to increase their lead?
Edmond Santa Fe, they can just honestly keep doing what they're doing on offense. It's working. Robinson's having success running the football. Citron, when he's touching the football, he's making big plays like he always does. They just got to capitalize on the opportunities to get those turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. They had 2 drop picks, which could have gave them great field position in that second quarter. Those were crucial turnovers and would have been a turn point in the game for the Wolves. Jinx, they've had a lot of success, too, on offense. These running backs are the real deal. Both really of them got the speed to take off up the sideline to the residents, and the receivers are talented. Shout out that man Glennie Jones. He's having a good game. The quarterback is throwing dimes left and right. They just got to limit those penalties.
Crystal Booty, who commented on the All City Sports YouTube link, YouTube broadcast, she also shouted out Glennie and Ray Ray. Said, go Jinx. Derek Baumgartner is out there. And Kelby Farr said the P is silent. That's good.
That is.
I'm a pretty good reader, I feel like.
Yeah, you are. That's that Elk City education, my brother.
Right, exactly.
It's benefiting you.
I think it's going to be interesting to see where this game goes. I can't really pick it yet, and that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. I really like, Shaker Reisig. He throws a really good football.
Yeah.
And if he gets some time, he can be dangerous. That pass he had to Ty Walls earlier.
Oh, my gosh.
That to get him down there was really big, really big. And Edmond Santa Fe has blitzed a couple times and gotten pressure on him. So they need to, figure that out. And it's kind of like a chess game.
It is.
Defensive coordinator Chris Rose has to be careful about when he calls those blitzes, because if you call it at the wrong time, it could be easy touchdown. And Jaden Carroll, Jalen Stanford, that's a two-headed monster there for Jinx that causes a problem for every defense that they play. But I really love the freshman running back for Edmond Santa Fe, who has a really, really bright future. He hasn't gotten loose too much tonight, but there were a couple times he had a couple 20-yard runs to get him down there and to, convert on third down. He's just really raw, a little bit undersized, but as he gets bigger and ages, what are freshmen? Are they 16 years old? 15 years old? Unbelievable. And he's playing a high level of football for the Wolves this season, and he's going to rush for over 1,000 yards. So we'll see where his career takes him. But we're in for a good game tonight. Really enjoying it. Just a minute and a half away from the start of second half of this football game. There's other things going on around the state of Oklahoma in terms of scores. We'll keep you updated on that. And, again, the NFL game, the Tampa Bay is up 14-7. Just had a big interception on Philly. And I'm still checking in with that baseball game, too. Just because I'm a big baseball fan and I enjoy it as well, it's 0-0 score. Second inning. Winner of the Dodgers-Giants game. Winner moves on. Let's see. Crystal Booty said I should correct that we have sons who played those years. 3-state ring in the family. Wow. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Anytime you win a state championship in football, it's really an amazing experience, and you've defied the odds. But to have 3 of them is pretty impressive. Who's got the best ring, Crystal? Let us know. Who's got the prettiest state championship ring?
I'm going to bet that all those rings are pretty
Well, I'm sure
fat.
but somebody's got a favorite, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
Somebody's got a favorite.
If you play for Jinx, I'd say there's a good chance you're probably going to graduate with one of those state championship
And
rings
does
on
any
your
of
finger.
your sons have more than one ring? That's even more impressive. All right, we're about to get this thing underway. Edmond Santa Fe is going to receive the football and get the first opportunity to score in the second half, and we'll see if they take the lead. They've been pretty diligent on offense. Has there been any turnovers?
No.
I don't think we've seen a
No,
turnover
I take
today.
that back. There was a pick by Jinx.
You're right. You're right
on
at
the
the
2
beginning.
yard line.
You're right. Yeah. Scott Pfeiffer was trying to throw it away. It
Yep.
was their first possession of the game in the first quarter. Tried to throw it away, and that Jinx defender went and snagged it out of the air right at the last second.
It was not an easy interception either because it was right on the edge of the sideline. He had to get at least 1 foot. I think he got both feet in bounds, so he kept 10 toes down. That's an NFL
Crystal
pick.
said 2015 was nice. And, yes, they do have multiple rings.
Nice.
A championship family right there. All right, Jinx just kicked it off, and they kicked it really well. It's going to be a touchback. Edmond Santa Fe is going to start their first possession on the second half at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Scott Pfeiffer talking with his teammates, talking with head coach Kyle White, discussing strategy, play call, and now they're getting to the line. And our producer's phone is blowing up, and we're going to have to find him for that. Shotgun formation, double tight. We've seen this formation all night for Edmond Santa Fe. Ball is snapped. Pfeiffer's going to throw. He's got time. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver on the outside sideline. And that was Eltremaine Neal again. That was a good 7-yard completion on a nice little comeback route. Really good play. Back to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers are split out wide. Tabry Chatron, I think, is lined up at the other tight end position. They're going to hand off to Robinson, who tries to find some room to run, and he cannot. That big defensive tackle, A.J. Brown, who is just so tough to block, makes the tackle.
A.J. Brown.
Did they get the first down, or they?
They did. The chains are moving.
Yeah, it is a 1st down and 10. They got enough for the 1st down. Ball's on the 30-yard line. Here we go. Again, double tight, 2 tight ends, 1 on each side. Pfeiffer gets the ball. He rolls out right, looking to throw, trying to find a man, throws it away. Got to be a little bit more careful nowadays doing that, because the last time he tried to throw it away, he got intercepted on accident. But he got it well over the sideline for an incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
He had no other option but to throw that out of bounds because he was being heavily pressured by number 8 for Jinx, Max Micho. That kid came flying in there.
Jaden Patrick commented and said, I think I have the best ring. Certainly could. Yeah, it's possible. Ball is snapped. Pfeiffer steps up in the pocket. He's going to run. Can he get the 1st down? No, he cannot. It's about 4 to 5 yards before he's pushed out of bounds, and Jinx did a really good job of getting him there.
There was a flag on the play, Swick. We got a holding call against Santa Fe.
That's tough.
That's really tough.
Yeah, that really hurts when you make that kind of mistake, shoot yourself in a foot. That's a drive killer. It's a drive killer. So it's going to be 2nd and long for Edmond Santa Fe. Jinx' dad commented on the stream and said 6 in a row ring was cool.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. All right, shotgun formation for Edmond Santa Fe. 2nd down and long. Miles. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to Robinson. Bounces outside, and it's just pushed out of bounds. That Jinx defense was just read it like a school kid's book, you know, and got to the ball really quickly. Their pursuit is strong. They're a very fast defense.
They are.
Read the play very well.
They take great angles, which means that's great coaching. Number 40, Ethan Belgrain, he made a great angle of pursuit to push that ball to the outside and hit Robinson going out of bounds.
All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 14. Big 3rd down for Edmond Santa Fe here. Ball is snapped. Pfeiffer's looking to throw, avoids a sack, and is going to have to run. Gets through one guy and is going to be run out of bounds well before the first down marker. He's going to be about 9 yards, 10 yards away from a first down. It's going to be 4th and 10, 4th and 11. I doubt they go for it. Looks like their punt team is out on the field. And who is the punt returner here for Jinx? It looks like it might be Ty Walls. Can you see?
That is Ty Walls, number 21 down there for the Jinx Trojans.
He's going to be the punt returner. Bad snap to the punter, but he got it off. Not a beautiful punt. Right at midfield, it goes right out of bounds at 50, at the 50-yard line. So Jinx is going to take over on offense, their first possession in the second half, right at the 50-yard line. Shaker Reisig has played really well at quarterback tonight. Their running backs, Jaden Carroll and Jalen Stanford, have had pretty good days as well.
They sure have. Those two guys are lightning because both of them are really fast.
All right, so here comes the Jinx offense. 1st and 10 at the 50. 10 and a half minutes in the third quarter, a lot of football to be played. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand the ball off to Carroll. Bounces outside, trying to gain traction. Pushed out of bounds. Worked hard for those 3 to 4 yards. So it's going to be about 2nd down and 6. Really, somewhere in that area. Stop the clock, though.
That was a nice angle of pursuit by the linebacker for Edmond Santa Fe, Chris Fitzpatrick. He flew over to that side of the field to keep that run from going any further, and now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 7, 3-yard gain for the Jinx Trojans. Reisig overlooking the defense. We've got a man in motion. Ball is snapped. Hands off to Carroll. He bounces outside. 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jinx Trojans. Number 5, Jaden Carroll on the touchdown. Big run, found the running lane, hit the cutback lane right along the sideline, and then cut it back inside for the easy touchdown. Boy, he's fast.
I called him lightning for a reason, Swick. He took off, and he made
fast.
A beautiful cutback, like you just said, to just run into open field for another touchdown, Jinx Trojans.
Extra point is up. It is good. Jinx 24, Edmond Santa Fe 14. We're going to take a real quick break and come back and see if Edmond Santa Fe can answer. Don't go anywhere. You're in tune to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Centers here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1.
summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student account at Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get free online and mobile app banking, plus a free Visa debit card. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union. Offer subject to credit union approval, federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back to the high school game of the week. Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Centers. Here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. Jay Swick and Dylan Tribble here in the press box at the Wolf Den Stadium here on the campus of Edmond Santa Fe here for tonight's game. Jinx just took the lead, now have a 2-possession lead, up 24-14. And they're kicking the ball back to Edmond Santa Fe. And it's going to be ruled a touchback. They're going to take over at their own 20-yard line. Want to give a big shout-out to everybody tuning in to the All City Sports YouTube stream. Checking out the game. We've got a comment from #WhatElse that said, if Edmond combined our 3 high schools to be the size of Jinx, and the best athletes went to one school, you would never win. Jinx should have 2 high schools minimum.
Oh, trash talking is on the table.
Pfeiffer hands the ball off to Robinson, who tries to bounce outside but is quickly swallowed up by that Jinx defense. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think if Edmond combined all 3 schools, they would – have more players to choose from. Tulsa up there, they've got a bunch of big schools, though.
Yep.
Owasso's big. Sand Springs, Broken Arrow, Tulsa Union, Jinx. I mean, those are high enrollment schools. So I don't know about nobody would never win. Ball is snapped. Pfeiffer looks to throw. Complete. Does he get the first down? He does. Moving the chains, I think that's Talon Chatron, the Oklahoma State football commit.
It
really
sure is.
Good play.
Yeah.
By that young man, one of the best receivers in the state.
His comeback routes are just so nasty. He creates so much space when he comes back and breaks on the ball, and that's another first down for Edmond Santa Fe.
But great throw by quarterback Scott Pfeiffer.
Absolutely.
All right. 3 wide receivers split, 2 to the short side of the field. They're going to hand off the ball. No, Pfeiffer's going to keep it himself and run it and get tackled hard by number 40, Mark McIntosh, the sophomore linebacker for the Trojans. Really put a nice stick on him, on the quarterback right there. Also, number 8, Max Mitcho, senior defensive player for the Jinx Trojan. And then Coleman Thurber down there on the defensive line. Some of his family members are commenting on the stream as well. Ashlyn Thurber supporting her family member. Here we go. 4 wide receivers split out wide. Pfeiffer making a change, puts a guy in a motion, and he's going to throw to him, complete to Robinson, who gets as many yards as he can, runs right into a flurry of Trojans, gets about 3 to 4 yards. And he's getting up slow. Looks to be okay. Kind of went back to the huddle a little bit, but looks to be okay. He's an important part of that offense for Edmond Santa Fe, and he has the ability to score at any point of the game. So 3rd down and 7. Big 3rd down here for Edmond Santa Fe. Have 3 wide receivers split out wide, 2 to the wide side of the field. Pfeiffer gets the ball. He's looking to throw and does. Went back to the well on Talon Chatron, and it is incomplete. I think that was Glennie Jones over there playing corner with the stoppage. Did a really good job covering Talent-Citron. That's never an easy task, but
Not at all.
He was successful on that play. It's going to bring about 4th down and 7. Edmond Santa Fe is going to have to punt again. Here we go. Ty Walls back to return the punt for Jinx. He's going to get the ball, bring it to the 35-40. Trying to find some room, the 45-50, 45-40. Pushed out of bounds right about the 37, 38-yard line. Pretty good return for Ty Walls, number 21 of the Jinx Trojans.
Absolutely, and he showed his speed because he started out on the opposite side of the field, takes off across the field, goes up the sideline for a really nice kick return, puts his team in great position to start this drive.
Jinx Dad has commented on the stream once again and said, hashtag what else? No way. If that were the real factor, Broken Arrow should be winning every year. It's more about the program and dedication.
He has a valid point.
I would probably lean towards the opinion of Jinx Dad. Nothing against hashtag what else. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the stream tonight. All City Sports YouTube stream. All right, Reisig looks to throw and finds a receiver open. Is tackled inside the 15-yard line. Shaker Reisig kind of moved out left to make it seem like the play was going left, but then turned around and threw right to a wide open receiver out there. First down, Jinx. They are now in the red zone right at the 14-yard line.
That was a touchdown-saving tackle by number 21, Tyler Lewis, for Edmond Santa Fe. He saved the touchdown. Now the defense really needs to play big and step up in order to keep the Trojans out of the end zone again.
Here we go. Shaker Reisig. Twins left. Double tight. Ball is snaps. Hands off to Carroll, who bursts up the field, gets to the 5. No, okay, I got lost in the shuffle there.
I think there was a fumble on the play.
Was there a fumble? Okay, looks like Jinx is going to keep the football. Number 73 there, Trey Gibbs, paving the way for the Jinx Trojans. Also number 74, Gavin Kirby. Just a sophomore, but getting a lot of experience playing on that offensive line for Jinx. Second down and 11 at the Edmond Santa Fe 15. The Trojans are trying to increase their lead. Trying to draw him off sides, came close. Reisig's going to throw, complete. What is going on?
Oh my gosh.
He completed the pass to the wide receiver, who then got hit and popped the ball up, and it landed in the arms of Edmond Santa Fe player, but they weren't able to secure it. That was almost a gift from the football gods.
That was a gift, and they didn't capitalize on it. They had an opportunity, and they just couldn't catch the ball. The ball kept bobbling and goes out of bounds.
So now it's going to be third down and 11. Edmond Santa Fe missed an opportunity right there. It was a gift straight from the football gods. Shaker Reisig going to throw. Steps up in the pocket. He might run. And he does, and he's going to get tackled short of the first down marker. And we'll see. It's going to be fourth down. We'll see if they go for it or kick a field goal. Looks like they're sending their field goal unit out onto the field. Looks like they're going to go for the field goal here instead of going for the touchdown to increase it by 6 or 7 more. They're going for 3 here. Kick is up. It is good. The Jinx Trojans 27, Edmond Santa Fe 14 5 minutes and 23 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll come back and see if Edmond Santa Fe can cut the deficit on their next possession. We'll be right back. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday night edition, here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
When you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do, but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in Action, helping you get back in action.
Oklahoma City Blue basketball is here. KINB 105.3 FM HD1. Kingfisher, Oklahoma City, a Berry broadcasting station.
Welcome back to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Centers here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Jinx just kicked a field goal to go up 13, and now they're kicking off to Edmond Santa Fe, and that's going to be rolled a touchback. So Edmond Santa Fe is going to get the football at their own 20-yard line. Dylan, what does Edmond Santa Fe have to do to get some points on the board to cut this deficit?
They got to
make this a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely. They can do it. They have all the weapons to do it. The offensive line's got to hold up and give Pfeiffer a chance to deliver some throws to his playmakers on the outside of the field. Chatron brothers, L.B. Reeves, these guys can make big plays. The quarterback just needs some time to make the throws.
Here we go. Scott Pfeiffer, veteran quarterback for the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves, fakes the run and is looking to throw, and he might go big. Oh, just overthrew his receiver. Had some room to run. That was Eltremaine Neal for Edmond Santa Fe. Just couldn't quite get there. Pfeiffer really showcasing his arm strength on that play. My goodness.
Yeah, he's got a cannon. And he had
really
to put some zing on that throw because there were two defenders back there. So he didn't want to take a chance of an interception, so he overthrew it a little bit, leading his receiver.
Second down and 10 for the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. Double tight. 3 wide receivers split. Shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff. Throws over the middle to Chatron. Gets to the 40. 45, 50, 45. Pushed out of bounds at the 44-yard line. That is a huge play by the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. Great connection between Scott Pfeiffer and Talent Chatron on the slant over the middle. Excellent play call. Found the opening in the coverage. That's exactly what you want. You just got to do it again.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered. And when you put the ball in the hands of Chatron and he has open space, a big play is going to happen most of the time.
Same formation, shotgun, 3 wide receivers split. Pfeiffer gets the ball, hands off to Robinson up the middle to 40. 35, 30. Tackled around the 28-yard line. Nice run by that freshman running back, Demarius Robinson. Starting to get loose a little bit.
Yeah, he sure is. That's another first down, which is brought to you by Chickasaw Community Bank. And Robinson's ability to break tackles is extremely impressive because he's getting hit on these runs, but he's breaking the tackles and keeping these chains moving for Santa Fe, which is exactly what they need.
All right, here we go. Double tight formation, 3 wide receivers, split out wide. Ball is snapped. Hands off to Robinson up the middle. Gets back to me, maybe he might get 2 yards, maybe. That defensive line was standing strong.
Yeah. Number 44, Samuels Parker, was right there to meet Robinson as soon as he got that handoff. Solid tackling by Jinx.
And we either have a timeout or an injury timeout right here. I'm not sure who called it.
I'm going to give a
But there
shout
is a
out to
stoppage
our
of play here.
timeout sponsor, Family Leisure. Looking for deals on pools, patio furniture, grills, and more? Visit Family Leisure, 8498 Northwest Expressway, and online at okc.familyleisure.com.
Scott Pfeiffer, the quarterback for Edmond Santa Fe, is overlooking that Jinx defense. 2nd down and 9. He hands off to Robinson, who cuts up the middle. Doesn't get – he is a sneaky little running back.
He is.
He just disappears in that mountain of bodies.
Yeah.
And then he'll come out like a yard or 2 short of the 1st down marker. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. They are in Jinx territory trying to get in the end zone to cut this deficit. Shotgun formation, double tight. Tight end on each side. 3 wide receivers are split out wide, 1 running back. Ball is snapped. Fakes oh my goodness, he faked the run and threw over the middle, but he got too much pressure from that Jinx defense. Otherwise, he would have had a wide open Tabry Chatron over the middle.
Yep.
We've seen it a couple times tonight. Dylan, oh my goodness, that's gotta be a missed opportunity.
That hurts
for
bad.
Santa Fe. Now they're put into a 4th down situation, 4th and 4 at the Jinx 22. They got to go for it here, right?
They do. I agree.
Big 4th down for Edmond Santa Fe. Double tight, Twins left. Pfeiffer gets the ball. He's looking to throw and does. Complete for a 1st down to the wide receiver. I think that's Talon Chatron. He's tackled close to the sideline, but they converted on 4th and 4 to keep the drive alive. Unbelievable play execution by the quarterback, Scott Pfeiffer. A great catch by Talon Chatron.
Swick, that was number 5.
Oh, that was Eltremaine Neal. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he's made some clutch catches tonight.
He really has. He really has.
That is 2.
Heck of a conversion.
Yeah, right when they needed it the most. That's 2 big 4th down conversions for Edmond Santa Fe on the night. Heck of a catch.
Scott Pfeiffer. His name starts with a P, and it's silent, just like Kelby Fars is, who's been commenting on our All City Sports YouTube stream tonight. Wow, 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line for Edmond Santa Fe. If they want to make this a game and start a comeback, I think it starts now. They're going to have to get in this end zone some way, shape, or form. We've got a stoppage on the clock right now. Need to reset that play clock. And here we go. Pfeiffer gets the ball, hands off to Robinson, trying to find room to run. Gets a yard or 2. Kind of hard to see. Ooh, we're going to have a late, unsportsmanlike penalty. Don't know who it's going to be on, but it's going to be on somebody. They got a little chippy down in the trenches. Looks like Jonathan Ashford, big 75 for Edmond Santa Fe, was in on it. We'll see. It has been a battle in the trenches tonight.
Yes, sir.
Personal foul, Jinx. Automatic 1st down. Unbelievable.
That's tough.
Unbelievable. That's gonna take it all the way to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, 2-yard line for Edmond Santa Fe. Really need to score if they're going to come back and make it a 1-possession game. The time is now. Shotgun formation for Scott Pfeiffer. The P is silent. He throws, corner of the end zone, incomplete. Through to Talon Chatron, well covered by the Jinx Trojans defender number 3.
Cade Stacy made a great play on that football to save a touchdown. My goodness.
Very well covered by Mr. Stacy.
And that's not an easy receiver to cover by any means.
No, he did a really good job, but yeah, tried to hit him with the fade in the corner of the end zone. So now it's going to be 2nd down and goal. Not sure why they've changed that they haven't changed that on the scoreboard, but pretty sure I'm right. Just under 3 minutes left in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, 27-14. Jinx has the lead, but Edmond Santa Fe is really close to cutting this deficit to a one-possession game pending this touchdown, if they can get it. They're right there on the 1-yard line. They're going to say 1st and goal. Did we miss a penalty here?
I have no idea.
Oh
my God.
Snap over the head of Scott Pfeiffer. He picks it up and takes and gets, and it has to be down. Did they call a flag on that?
It might have been a late hit.
Holy moly. Oh, my goodness. Bad snap. Went right over Scott Pfeiffer's head. He picks it up, turns around, and then just falls down on the ground. And Jinx went over there, and they were just trying to make a play. It wasn't intentional. There was no maliciousness whatsoever. But they, I guess, hit him late. And they're going to call a personal foul on Jinx. This is insane.
That was an insane chain of events right there.
Automatic 1st down now.
Wow. Well,
I'm sorry, but Edmond Santa Fe caught a massive break on that play. And that's a timeout. We're going to take one, too. Crazy game here at the Wolf Den on the campus of Edmond Santa Fe tonight. Stay tuned. Jinx is leading 27-14, but Edmond Santa Fe is desperate to score again. Gotten all the way down to the 1-yard line, had a bad snap, and then a late hit to save the day. Unbelievable. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. More High School Game of the Week Thursday edition here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. We'll be right back.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student account at Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get free online and mobile app banking, plus a free Visa debit card. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union. Offer subject to credit union approval, federally insured by NCUA.
We're back. Welcome to the High School Game of the Week. Entertaining game on this Thursday night. Jinx leads 27-14 over Edmond Santa Fe, but Edmond Santa Fe has a 1st and 10 at the 10 with under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Pfeiffer gets the ball, rolls out right, looking to throw it. Does incomplete, overthrew it. Well covered by the Jinx Trojans secondary. Going to be 2nd down and goal. What is going on now?
I'm not sure.
Was that 4th down and they're off on the scoreboard? What is – I'm really confused.
Me too. I don't know what happened. I thought it was 1st and goal again after that late hit. I guess not. Now they're saying 1st and 10 for Jinx.
I think the scoreboard had it wrong. So now the Jinx Trojan offense, I think that was 4th down. That's
okay.
Strange chain of events. I think everybody in the press box was thrown off by that. So Shaker Rising in a quarterback gets the ball, hands off to Carroll. trying to find a room, and he sneaks through that first line of defense and is tackled by one of the linebackers of Edmond Santa Fe, but still, that's a nice 10-yard run up the middle. First down, Jinx.
If Tyler White doesn't come in there and make that tackle, I think Carroll might have been off to the races once again.
I think you're right.
Nice tackle by number 10,
exactly
Tyler
right.
White.
All right, first down and 10 for the Trojans. Their own 21-yard line. Shaker Reisig gets the ball, kind of a bad snap, but gets it off, and Carroll's bouncing it outside, gets pushed out of bounds right at the 30. He's going to be a yard short of the first down marker. I think they're going to mark it right at the 30-yard line. And going to be second down and short. Actually, they're going to mark it down at the 28. I think that's a bad spot, to be honest. But second down and 3 for the Jinx Trojans.
Santa Fe's defense really has to dig deep right here. They don't want to go down by any more points right now in this game.
Ball is snapped, hands off to Carroll. Gets minimal yards. Did he get the first down? They going to mark it first down?
It might
We're
be
kind of
like
at a weird angle here.
half a yard short.
They might come out and measure. They're going to say it's probably inches here. Third down and 1.
This is a huge down for both of these teams.
I know,
this is the money down.
I know, but you've got Jaden Carroll and Jalen Stanford. One of them's going to get the ball, and heck, Reisig might even take it himself. We'll see. Third down and 1. He's going to hand the football off. We might have a false start. I think it is. I think it's a false start on Jinx. And there's a huge difference between third down and 1 and third down and 6. But that's what's going to happen. Jinx with the false start, third down and 6. They've had issues with penalties this year, but they've been winning the games, luckily. They did take a loss to Bixby, but despite the penalties, they've been able to overcome them for the most part this season. And they're overcoming them tonight because they've got a 2-possession lead. So their offense gets to the line of scrimmage, trips to the left. Put their running back in motion. That's Stanford. Ball is snapped. Reisig's going to throw over the middle. He's got a man open. Did he complete it? He did. Big play. Close to a 50-yard pass completion.
That was another dime throw by that quarterback. He has been on the money all night with his deep throws.
Shaker Reisig throws a really, really good deep ball. Holy moly. And they needed that.
They did.
They needed that. They needed to make up some ground on that.
There was a flag on top of that on Santa Fe's defense.
Could be unsportsmanlike, possibly.
Or maybe a face mask, because it was after the catch was made.
All right, Shaker Reisig in shotgun formation. 3 receivers split out wide. Ball is snap. Bad snap. We've got a dead ball. Let's see. We have, illegal motion on the Jinx Trojans. Our comments on the All City Sports stream is interesting. Haley Farr said the refs are more against Jinx than Santa Fe is. And then Tori Grant comes on and said, hey, Haley, I totally agree. All right, here we go. 1st and 15. 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets the ball. Reisig moves left. Throws over the middle. Wide open. Jinx touchdown. Number 33, Kai Beatty. on the touchdown catch. That was just a well-executed play. It was kind of a play-action fake type of play, and he rolled left and hit Beatty wide open on the slant. Touchdown, Jinx, 33-14, pending an extra point.
Swick, I got to give this man credit. That was actually 13 Colby Parsons on the catch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he ran up the seam from the tight end position, and there was no safety help. It was one-on-one with that linebacker, and he took advantage and got the touchdown for Jinx.
Colby Parsons on the touchdown catch. Heck of a play. Ran a perfect route.
He did.
All right, the extra point team. No, it looks like they're going for two here. Reisig hands the ball off to Carroll, bounces outside, 2-point conversion, good. Jaden Carroll successful on the 2-point conversion. It is now 35-14 with 16 seconds left in the third quarter. We're going to stay right here and let them play out this last 16 seconds before we take a commercial break. Wow.
What a game.
It's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride. The score doesn't necessarily tell you the story of how this game has came to be. But Jinx has started to pick up steam, especially offensively here. Looking really, really strong. I would love to see these two teams meet up again later in the playoffs. Fully expect Edmond Santa Fe to make the playoffs, and I do expect, Jinx to get another playoff berth for the 33rd consecutive year, which is really, really impressive.
That sounds like the definition of consistency. 33 seasons in a row in the playoffs. That's something to be extremely proud of as a Jinx Trojan.
Appreciate everybody tuning in online. The All City Sports YouTube stream. We're streaming every game that we can this year. Jinx kicks the ball off to the wide receiver, 10, 15, 20. Tackled right around the 23-yard line. I'm not sure who was on that return, but it was a pretty good return. Now Edmond Santa Fe will get another possession on offense and mark it at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10.
That was Talon Chatron on the return, and he's limping a little bit. He might be a little banged up, but he's going to stay in the game.
Ashlyn Thurber, who is watching the game via the All City Sports YouTube stream. Her son Coleman Thurber, number 7 along the defensive line, has played really well. Ball hands off to Robinson, tries to bounce it outside, and is tackled by A.J. Brown, number 97.
My goodness, that kid is talented. He's been disruptive all night long on that defensive line for Jinx. That whole D-line has all the talent in the world. And it's been showing because Edmond Santa Fe literally has been lining up in a double tight end formation all night because Jinx defensive front is so good and
They're
so
really
disruptive.
Good. Yeah, they've got a lot of talent. That's going to be the ending of the third quarter. Stay with us. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll come back and get this fourth quarter underway and see if Edmond Santa Fe can come back, cut this deficit, and make this a ball game. Don't go anywhere. You're in tune to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital and Metro Technology Centers here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
Life doesn't wait when you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in Action, helping you get back in action.
And we're back. High school game of the week, Thursday edition. Jinx Trojans up 35-14 right now, tonight's game of the week. Edmond Santa Fe is going to get the football back and try and cut the deficit with under 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Scott Pfeiffer with the silent P, hands off to Demarius Robinson, and he is tackled. Big tackle by number 7, Coleman Thurber. Heck of a tackle. And, of course, his mom, I guarantee you, is very, very proud watching live on the All City Sports YouTube stream. She's been commenting all night. Finally, a call on the Wolves. Geez. Well, finally, he got more than a call. That was a big play by number 7, your son. Completion to Talon Chatron. Can he get the first? He can. They've been hitting Talon Chatron on the comeback route quite a few times tonight. First down, Edmond Santa Fe. Unbelievable play. As soon as you start to give up on Edmond Santa Fe, they start coming back a little bit. And Ashlyn Thurber said, "That's my boy." You bet it is. My goodness.
He's a stud. Like I said, that whole D-line.
They are a talented group of young men, without question. And they'll be competing for yet another state championship this year. Here we go. First down and 10. Scott Pfeiffer, quarterback Edmond Santa Fe, gets the ball, fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. He's got some time. Has to throw it away. Nobody was open. And Coleman Thurber was the only one to get some pressure on him right there.
He really wanted Chatron on that deep post route down the middle of the field, but there was nothing there. He was covered well by 2 guys in that defensive backfield and just forced to throw the ball out of bounds.
I wonder if hashtag what else is still with us. You still watching the game? You in tune to the broadcast? Just wondering. I'm sure Jinx' dad is with us. Max Applebaum is with us as well. All right, quick throw to Chatron, complete for a short gain. I think 3, maybe 4 yards. We'll see where they mark the football. Right at the 47-yard line. Ooh, Kelby Farr with the silent P says, "Butt hurt much?" I wasn't complaining, just stating the facts.
It's getting heated on that chat,
you
man.
You tell him, Kelby. You tell him. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers split. Pfeiffer overlooking the defense. Gets the ball. Has to step up in the pocket to avoid the sack, and he's not going to. He is tackled by number 37. Number 37 for Jinx. And that's Aiden Barnard, senior defensive player for the Trojans. Got to the quarterback and made the play and is now forcing them into a 4th down situation, 4th and 12 on their own 45-yard line. Unbelievable.
Watch out for this
4th
matchup.
and 12. This is big play for Edmond Santa Fe. Big play for Scott Pfeiffer, the quarterback. Trying to draw him off sides. Now he's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Ball is snapped. Steps up in the pocket to avoid pressure. Bounces out left and throws. Almost intercepted, incomplete, but it doesn't matter because Jinx is going to take over on offense because the 4th down was no good.
That really hurts Santa Fe right there. Pfeiffer did everything he could. He was being pressured. He stepped up in the pocket, avoided a tackle, and he had to throw a bullet to his receiver because the receiver was double covered. Unfortunately, incomplete pass. Now Jinx has the ball.
I'm I have to stand corrected. Number 37 was Cooper Crisp. Jaden Patrick kind of let us know on that information, but you're exactly right. We talked about him in pregame. I did not realize his number was 37. There we go. Okay, so Jinx is going to take over on offense here. 1st and 10. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to Carroll, 40. Then he's going to be tackled right around the 36-yard line. That's a good 8-9 yard gain.
It is.
Right there.
Really nice movement up front by that Jinx O-line. They had a nice push, had a nice hole for the running back. Now it's 2nd and short.
Yep, 2nd and 2 at the Santa Fe 42. Right around 9 minutes left in the second half. Jinx has a 3-touchdown lead, and it's trying to increase it even more. Hands the ball off to Jaden Carroll, who's quickly tackled for about a yard, maybe 2 loss.
Big
really
play.
Good penetration by that Edmond Santa Fe defense. They've just got to keep them from getting these first downs.
Yeah,
and milking this clock.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky Patel is wondering how much time's left in the game. 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Jinx is up 3 touchdowns, 35-14. And Jinx is running the football heavily right now, just trying to milk that clock and get these chains moving. Hands off to Carroll. He bounce outside. Tackled before the first down marker. It's going to be a 4th down situation for the Jinx Trojans here.
Right when
we'll
you
see
need
if
them.
they go for it or if they kick a field goal. Anything can happen at this moment. I see number 4, Jalen Stanford, run out onto the field. Looks like they're going to go for it and try to get this first down to keep their drive alive. Double tight. Reisig under center. Bootlegs right. Throws to Stanford. He's going to be tackled by number 10 of the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. Jinx did not convert that 4th down, so Edmond Santa Fe is going to get the ball back with just around 7.5 minutes left in the game.
As a coach, that's all you can ask for. Your 2 best players made 2 huge plays on those last 2 plays to put the offense back on the field. Chris Fitzpatrick flew in there on that 3rd down, and then Tyler White flew in there on that 4th down. They put the ball back in their offense's hands, and Santa Fe has a chance to get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they got to add some more points, and they got to do it quickly if they want any shot at coming back in this football game. It's doable, but it's going to be tough.
No doubt.
And they've got to score quickly. Scott Pfeiffer overlooking that defense. He's got 3 wide receivers split. Tabry Chatron in at tight end. He's looking to throw, trying to avoid the pressure. He's got a man open. Eltremaine Neal hit him in the hands. Couldn't hang on.
Man.
Incomplete pass. That was close. That was close. There was a small window. And as far as I'm concerned, Pfeiffer hit it. He put it through the window.
He did.
Eltremaine Neal just couldn't bring it in. Oh.
That's tough because, like you said, Pfeiffer, he threw a perfect ball. There was no other option other than to catch that for the receiver.
What that does do is stop the clock, though, and that
True.
definitely helps Edmond Santa Fe currently in this scenario. 3 wide receivers split. Tabry Chatron over the middle. Pfeiffer's going to throw to the slot. He's going to try and bounce outside, get out of bounds. He doesn't, but there is a flag on the play. Not real sure what they're going to call here. Kind of a late flag. It's a nice discussion here on the All City Sports YouTube stream. K006 against Kelby Farr with the silent P. Love the comments tonight, guys. Ashlyn Thurber, Jinx Dad, Haley Farr, Tori Grant. Thank you guys for interacting with us. We've definitely enjoyed it tonight. Interacting with each other. It's really cool. 2nd and 15 for Edmond Santa Fe here. They're going to fake the handoff, throw over the middle, complete, gets the first down and a few more. That's going to move the chains. Was that to LB? LB Reeves? Yep, that was him.
Sure was.
Yep. So that's going to move the chains right at midfield, 48-yard line, but the clock is ticking. Edmond Santa Fe's got to score fast if they want to remain in this ball game. Scott Pfeiffer overlooking the defense. LB Reeves in at the slot. Hands off to Robinson, who bursts up the middle. Gets maybe 10. He certainly got 9. It's going to be interesting to see where they spot the ball and if they give him the first down.
He is so good at getting yak yards after contact, because he gets hit and breaks tackles and keeps his feet moving always for positive yardage.
Jaden Patrick commented, he said, Tulsa football teams, OKC football teams. Yikes.
Man.
Yikes. All right, they're going to he's going to fake the handoff, throw, and incomplete. Tried to find the wide receiver along the sideline. So close. So close. Almost hit Talon Chatron in stride. Had he caught it, it probably would have been a touchdown.
That's one I'm sure they wish they had back. It was just right outside of the reach of the receiver. Tough time of the football game to not come up with a catch.
Steve Kluber has commented on the All City Sports YouTube stream, said, another nice game, way to go, nephew, for Shaker Reisig. Quarterback of the Jinx had a really good game, Steve. He's had a really, really good game. Been hit a couple times, too. I mean, I'm not going to lie, he's a tough kid.
He is.
Takes a really good hit for a quarterback. You don't want to see him get hit too much, but he's shown he's worthy tonight. There's no question about it. First down and 10 for Edmond Santa Fe. Ball on the 35-yard line. Twins right double tight. High snap, going to fake the run and throws to Robinson. Ooh, golly. He made a hard cut and slipped and fell. Otherwise, he would have had some room to run. That's going to be second down and what, 6? No? 4? We're kind of at an angle inside the press box here, so cut us a little bit of slack here. All right, shotgun formation. Just under 5 minutes away from the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. 35-14. Edmond Santa Fe's trying to score. Ball is snapped. Hands off to Robinson. Cuts upfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll stop the clock to move the chains and then start it right back again.
He keeps moving those chains, Swick. Robinson, he keeps getting hit and taking it.
But at this point, it's about getting in the end zone.
It is, I agree.
You got to get in that pay dirt if you want to make this a ball game. Time is not on their side.
It's not. This is a must-score drive for Edmond Santa Fe.
And they might consider going for it on the onside as well. All right, shotgun, 4 wide receivers split out wide. Pfeiffer's going to hand the ball off to Robinson, who's trying to find a crease. Taking a couple hits by that Trojan defense, number 10 right there. Who is that young man? He put a nice hit on that. That was Joey Hever, senior. I think he's like 6'3". He's a big kid. All right, second down and 3. 3 minutes and 43 seconds left in this ball game. Pfeiffer gets the ball. He's looking to throw and does. Can he catch it? It is caught. Shakes one tackle, cannot shake the other. First down, Edmond Santa Fe, and I think he's out of bounds, so that's going to stop the clock.
What a catch.
Yeah, he came back to get that ball.
And the ball was thrown before he even saw it coming.
Pfeiffer didn't put a whole lot of mustard on the football, but that wide receiver had to come back and get that before the defender did. And he caught it, shook the defender, but couldn't shake the other one. So, that not a first and goal here? Shotgun, they're going to hand off to Robinson, cuts up the middle. He's going to be tackled. And I'm not sure, let's see, that was number 40 for the Jinx Trojans. That's Ethan Bilgrian, senior linebacker for the Trojans, cleaning up shop there. 3:05 left in the game, Ashlyn. 3:05 left in the game and counting, so now we're under 3 minutes. Fakes the handoff. Pfeiffer's looking to throw and does. Was that intercepted? Was that intercepted?
It might have been.
That was.
Oh, my God.
That was an interception by the Jinx Trojans.
Wow.
They say you can get down here, but you can't get inside. Unbelievable defensive play by the Trojans. They really executed that play really well, made the stop, caused the turnover. Edmond Santa Fe worked their heart out getting down there, but couldn't get in the end zone. So now Jinx is going to take over on offense with 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in the game, and I'm sure they're going to run the heck out of the football with Jaden Carroll and Jalen Stanford.
Tough break for Santa Fe right there. They really needed that touchdown to stay in this football game.
So the All City Sports YouTube stream has kind of turned into a little Oklahoma City football versus Tulsa football type situation. Of course, they give it to number 5, Jaden Carroll, up the middle. Gets a few yards, but what he does do is get that clock ticking away, tick-tock, tick-tock, trying to end this game and not give the ball back to Edmond Santa Fe. Ashlyn Thurber is certainly excited. Says yes, her son Coleman Thurber has had a heck of a ball game playing that defensive line for the Trojans tonight. Let's see, shotgun for, oh, bad snap. Bad snap, I think we've got either encroachment or false start. And it's going to be the referee did a little move there, but he called false start on Jinx. And if Jinx can just kind of control their penalty, the amount of penalties they have in the games, they've had quite a few tonight.
They have.
They had quite a few against Norman last week. If they can kind of cut down on that a little bit, I think that they'll even take it to the next level, if you will. But they're a very strong team, very, very strong team. There was no question about it. Minute 42, minute 41, minute 39. The clock is ticking, and they are not in any hurry. Hands off to Carroll, is going to bounce outside, trying to stay in bounds, and gets the first down. And that's what you want if you're a Jinx Trojan fan. Torrey Grant commented and said, great job, Trojans. Heck of a night tonight here in Edmond, Oklahoma. Jinx looks to have overcome. They came close to being down at halftime, but scored right before halftime to take a 3-point lead and have played really, really well this second half. Stay tuned for our post-game show. We're going to give you the Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue Player of the Game. And I have to pose that question to our fans who are listening through the All City Sports YouTube stream. Who should be the Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game tonight? Let us know, Ashlyn. Let us know, Tori. You got K006 in here as well, and Jinx' dad is watching as well, and Jaden Patrick, former Jinx Trojan, is commenting as well. So let us know who should be the Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game. That's up to Dylan. He's going to make that decision here shortly. That's going to be the end of the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The Jinx Trojans are victorious again, 35-14 over the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. Stay with us. We'll be back with the post-game show sponsored by First Security Bank here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. We will be back.
MetroTech has the training you need for jobs in high demand. In 10 months, you can become a drafting technician, medical assistant, electronics tech, legal assistant, eye care tech, or barber. Earn critical certifications taught by industry experts in many career fields. MetroTech provides real skills for real life that prepares you for that first day of work. Financial aid is available for those qualified. Enroll now to gain a competitive edge for your future. Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life. Treat yourself to the best barbecue in Oklahoma City. It's Big O's Pork and Dreams. Big O's Pork and Dreams feature a menu of your favorite meats, brisket, ribs, pulled pork, chicken, hot links, and more. This ain't no ordinary barbecue place. You don't need teeth for this meat. Big O's features signature loaded smoked potatoes with the famous fat butt, also known as the Big Nasty. It's a loaded tater with a spare rib on top. Barbecue has never tasted so good. Try Big O's Roly-Oly, loaded nachos, or barbecue pizza. Place your order now and you can drive through. Call 405-657-2235. 657-2235. Big O's Pork and Dreams, 285 South Santa Fe Avenue in Edmond. Now open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. And the Midwest City location coming soon.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student account at Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get free online and mobile app banking, plus a free Visa debit card. Plus, mom and dad can transfer it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union. Offer subject to credit union approval, federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back to the All City Sports YouTube stream, of course. Hey, welcome to the All City Sports YouTube stream. There you are. And everybody listening on the radio, CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. This is the the post-game show. We've got a score of 35-14, final score, Jinx over Edmond Santa Fe. And we're about to give away our player of the game, sponsored by Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue. If you're ever in need of some really good barbecue, definitely enjoy that at Big O's Pork and Dreams, 285 South Santa Fe Avenue in Edmond, Oklahoma. Call for more information. You can special order your burn-ins, which is my favorite. 405-657-2235. They've got the loaded baked potato. They call it the fat butt baked potato, which is my favorite. Your choice of pulled pork, brisket. They add cheese, barbecue sauce, bacon. Like 1,000 different things. 1,000 different things. And then they put a spare rib on top of it, like as a nice gesture. It's really cool. So let's get to it. Dylan, who is the Big O's Pork and Dreams barbecue player of the game?
I'm going with the junior number 5, Jaden Carroll, the running back. He had a big night at the Wolfden. 3 touchdowns for over 100 yards rushing. The kid's electric. He can do it in between the tackles, tough runs. He can bounce it outside and take it up the sideline to the residence. He's lightning in a bottle.
And big shout-out to everybody who participated on the live stream tonight, the All City Sports YouTube stream. Definitely appreciate you. Ashlyn Thurber and several others wanted Cole Thurber to be the Big O's Pork and Dreams, and it's on that guy. It's on that guy. And I did think he played an excellent football game tonight. Had some really big hits on the quarterback, and was just a problem at the line of scrimmage, and that the Jinx defensive line really controlled it. But we definitely appreciate you guys tuning in to the broadcast, whether it be on the radio or the live stream. Jinx Dad, definitely appreciate you. Tori Grant. Steve Kluber says, thanks for showing the game. New York appreciates. Definitely appreciate you, Steve, for tuning in, and glad we could give you an outlet where you could watch some Jinx football. And I want to thank everybody that, tuned in for the Edmond Santa Fe football. I know it didn't really work out in your favor, but the playoffs are still underway. There's still a lot of promise. 6A football playoffs this year, going to be big. It's going to be really big. And I'm really excited about it. But there's a lot of football to be played. We've got to figure out who the seeds are, and who can make it, who can get those last spots. But Dylan, I think Jaden Carroll did have a really good game today.
The numbers don't lie.
Yeah, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Thank you guys. Have a great Thursday, rest of your evening. Have a great weekend. We'll be back next week to broadcast some more football games, so stay tuned. It's the high school game of the week here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3. I want to give a big shout-out of our sponsors before we get out of here. Family Leisure, Chickasaw Community Bank, First Security Bank, Boomer Kia, and, of course, our title sponsors, Metro Technology Centers, and SSM Health at St. Anthony's Hospital. Definitely appreciate you guys. Dick's Sporting Goods, First Security Bank, and Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue here in Edmond, Oklahoma. My favorite barbecue spot ever. So stay tuned. Keep you updated. Keep tuning in to CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. We'll keep you updated, and we'll be back next week. Wait, are we going to Jinx next week or week after?
No, that's in 2 weeks.
Okay, we're coming up to Jinx here in 2 weeks. And what game is that? Edmond Memorial at Jinx?
Edmond Memorial at Jinx. We need you guys to send us some good food spots to hit up before the game.
100%. 100%. Definitely looking forward to making the drive up to Tulsa and calling that game. That's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll let you know this week on where we'll be at for next week's broadcast. Have a great weekend, Oklahoma, and thank you for tuning in to the KIMB High School Game of the Week, sponsored by Metro Technology Centers and SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital, right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Have a great weekend.
Looking for a great career?